is the man in black, here again to introduce Columbia's program, Suspense. Heading our starring Hollywood cast this evening is Mr. Paul Lucas, and with him are Miss Heather Angel and Mr. Bramwell Fletcher. Story by John Dixon Carr, dealing with strange, very strange happenings in a London curio shop, and called Mr. Markham, Antique Dealer, is tonight's tale of suspense. If you've been with us on these Tuesday nights, you will know that suspense is compounded of mystery and suspicion and dangerous adventure. In this series are tales calculated to intrigue you, stir your nerves, to offer you a precarious situation, and then withhold the solution till the last possible moment. And so, with the performances of Heather Angel, Bramwell Fletcher, Paul Lucas as Mr. Markham, Antique Dealer, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
This is the story of a man who commits murder and gets away with it. Does the idea shock you? Do you believe that justice must always be done? But let's be honest with ourselves. You and I needn't be cynics to know that justice is very seldom done. Innocence flinches. Guilt is childlike and bland. Innocence is imposed upon. Guilt can encompass all things, even a successful murder. And I know this because I was the murderer, you say? Oh, no. Inquire at Scotland Yard. I was the victim. In Bond Street, not far from Piccadilly, there used to be an establishment, which in a less fashionable part of town would have been called a shop. On the windows, in letters as discreet as a visiting card, were the words, Charles Markham, Antique Dealer. Such a delightful fellow, Markham. Such a character. 30 years ago, yes, as long as that, this antique shop was a dingy place, despite deep carpets and crystal chandeliers. It rustled with the ticking of 100 clocks. It was shadowed by damascened armor and the loom of tall tapestries. And late one summer night, when the shutters were long closed on those windows, a four-wheeler drew up before the door in the gas-lit street.
That's all, cabby. You needn't wait.
Very good, miss. Good night.
Good night. He must be here. He must be. I won't go back to that place. I'll kill myself first.
Oh, look here, old man. You needn't be... Oh, I beg your pardon.
And I beg yours. I'm not the person you were expecting, am I?
No, madam. As a matter of fact, I was expecting a police officer.
A police officer?
Oh, merely an old friend who often drops in for a talk and a drink.
You are Mr. Markham, aren't you?
Yes, my name is Markham. Can I be of any service to you?
I want to come in. I want to buy a present for somebody.
Now, really, madam, this is hardly the time.
Yes, I know it's late, but...
It's nearly 1 o'clock, madam. Surely tomorrow morning will be...
That'll be too late. This is a special occasion. It's a birthday present. That's it. A birthday present. I've got to deliver it before breakfast. And Sir George Lytle says this is the only place in London to buy antiques.
Sir George flatters me.
Won't you let me come in? Just for 5 minutes.
Well, under the circumstances, madam, I think it might be managed. Now, one moment while I put some lights on.
No, please. That one little light will be enough.
But you won't be able to see anything.
That doesn't matter. I'll trust to your judgment.
Just as you like. This way, madam.
What's that? That noise?
Oh, you mean the clocks, madam? There are more than 100 clocks in this room. I'm very fond of them.
Don't they get on your nerves? Ticking away together like a nightmare? Striking the hours together?
They don't strike together, madam. When the hour approaches, you will hear a musical din that lasts for some time. Might I interest you perhaps in a clock?
No. I hate them.
Now, all the same, this grandfather clock might amuse you.
What about it?
Observe the signature. Johannes Carver, Londini, Fecit A.D., 1752. You could see better, madam, if you raise that veil.
I'll keep my veil down, thanks.
Just as you please. But look at the clock. I open the glass face like this. Then I push the second hand forward like this, and...
1 o'clock.
Only the clock, madam, nothing more.
The clock spoke.
Clever, isn't it? A device of old John Carver, anticipating Mr. Edison's gramophone by more than 100 years. Oh, but you don't like clocks.
No,
May I ask whether the present is for a lady or a gentleman?
it's for a man.
Oh, has he some knowledge of antiques?
Yeah, I mean,
Furniture, perhaps. Porcelain, bronzes, tapestries, weapons.
he might be very much interested in weapons.
Then I imagine his name is Mr. Ronald Gilbert. Now, will you tell me, Miss Ray, why you really came here tonight?
So you know who I am.
Naturally. You are Miss Judith Ray. And why did you come here?
I wanted to see what sort of a man you actually were.
Oh, and have you found out?
No, but I won't go back to prison. I won't.
As you will. But since it's to be a business conference, Miss Ray, and I imagine it is,
Yes.
well, then suppose we go into my office, here at the back of the shop. Will you precede me?
Thank you.
Oh, you must excuse the dust covers I've put on the chairs here. I'm leaving for a holiday tomorrow, and the shop will be closed. When I return next week, Miss Ray, I shall expect the amount requested. In cash, of course.
But I can't raise £2,000. You ought to know that.
Your fiancé could raise the money, I imagine.
Ron? Do you think I'd have Ron know where I've been? Or what I've been?
It's better than having his father learn it, surely. Now, sit down, Miss Ray.
I'd rather stand, thank you.
Now, that's a very foolish gesture, but the ladies will do it. They think it gives them dignity and shows the disdain of the poor blackmailer. You see, I make no bones about it. I am a blackmailer.
You seem rather proud of yourself.
Why not? I am the one person in England, perhaps in the world, who has made it a large-scale business.
Congratulations.
And what is all life but blackmail? The child says, if you don't give me that, I'll scream. The grown woman says, if you go on behaving like this, I will leave you. Your sex, Miss Ray, are blackmailers from the cradle.
You know, Charles Markham, I wonder...
Yes?
I wonder if anybody's ever hurt you very much.
Hurt me? What do you mean?
When you talk about the world and people in general, your face goes white under the eyes. You pick up that letter opener from the desk.
Not a letter opener, please, Miss Ray. A Medici dagger. 16th century work.
It isn't the money that really interests you.
I don't understand.
You hate the world. You just want to torture people, as you think you've been tortured. Isn't that so?
This is a very sharp dagger, Miss Ray. If I throw it down on the desk, it sticks. Like that.
Isn't it so, Charles Markham?
My motives, Miss Ray, aren't in question.
I wonder.
Whereas your motives are. Now, let me see. 10 years ago, in 1903, a certain girl called Letty Wilson, your real name, I believe, fell in love with a rather contemptible underworld character named Arthur Aker.
Please.
No humiliation was too great for her. She worked for him, lied for him, stole for him.
I was only 18. I didn't know what I was
Now,
doing.
this girl, for a very shabby theft, was sentenced to 3 years hard labor at Holloway Prison. 5 months later, she escapes from prison and disappears. All these years afterwards, she appears in the West End as Miss Judith Ray, fashionable milliner.
Haven't I made up for it? Haven't I?
No,
For one mistake. After 10 years.
the way of the world, my dear. I didn't create it. And I'm forgetting the best part of the comedy. This paragon of virtue next falls in love with Mr. Ronald Gilbert, son of Major General Sir Edmund Gilbert. Such a respectable family, too.
Stop it, please.
Then, shall we say, £2,000?
Suppose I did raise the money. I don't know how, but suppose I did raise it.
Well,
What guarantee would I have that you wouldn't ask for still more money?
I probably shall ask for more money, Miss Ray. But that's my privilege as a blackmailer.
Then I'm never going to be free of you. Is that it?
Well, frankly, that's it.
Unless I kill you, of course. What if I did kill you?
People have threatened it before, but they haven't meant it.
Maybe I mean it.
Well, we can easily test you out. There's a sharp knife stuck in the desk in front of you. I'm going to get up and deliberately turn my back on you. Like this.
Be careful, Charles Markham.
As a student of human nature, I'm curious. How much will you risk to keep this secret? Have you the courage to kill and risk hanging?
Yes, I think I have. What was that?
Now, aren't you glad you held back at the last moment, Miss Ray?
I said, what was that?
That, my dear, was the front doorbell. Probably my friend, Inspector Ross, from Bigmore Street Police Station. Come in, old man. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be with you in a moment.
You wanted me to attack you, didn't you?
No, I was merely curious. And in any case, Miss Ray, it would be useless to kill me.
Useless? Why?
Because I shouldn't die.
Don't talk rot.
Oh, it's quite true. A man in my position must take certain precautions. If you killed me, I should be back to haunt you within half an hour. And I don't happen to be joking. Come in.
Now, look here, Markham. Good Lord, Judy.
Ron!
Mr. Ronald Gilbert, as I live.
Ron! What are you doing here? He hasn't got anything against you, has he?
Speak up, Mr. Gilbert. Have I?
The fact is, Judith, I...
Look at him, Miss Ray. See how he changes color and twists his moustache and altogether resembles a boy caught in his mother's gem cupboard. Perfect picture of a gentleman being a gentleman.
Look here, Markham. I'm not very clever. You can always make a fool of me when you start talking, so let's stop talking. I brought the money.
What money?
Oh, merely my fee for keeping quiet about you.
So you went to Ron, too. You told him about it.
Naturally. If possible, always sell you wares in 2 markets.
How much money?
Never mind, Judith. I hoped I could do this without your knowing.
How much money?
3,000. It's all I could raise.
Has he told you who I am? And what I've been?
Look here, Judith. Who the devil cares who you are or what you've been? I happen to be in love with you. Never mind. Let's get out of here.
Ron, it's no good. He'll only come back for more money.
I know that, but what else can we do?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Well, what's that knife doing there, stuck in the desk?
Nothing dangerous, I assure you.
No?
Merely a curio. I pick it up like this, I flip it down like this, and pick it up again. Miss Ray was very much interested in the dagger. Now, may I have that envelope with the money, please?
There you are. Take it.
Thank you. As I explained to Miss Ray, I'm leaving tomorrow for a holiday, hence the general disarray and the dust covers on the chairs. But before my departure, I'm glad we could settle this affair, as you would say, like gentlemen.
Before we clear out of here, Markham, there's just one favor I'd like to ask.
Well, of course, old man, ask away.
This is your job, I suppose. You can't help being what you are, but never again, as long as you live...
Well?
Never even say the word, gentleman.
Be careful, Ron. Look at his face.
Tell me, Mr. Gilbert, how much money is in this envelope?
You heard what I said, 3,000 pounds.
Then take it back, my friend. I find we can't strike a bargain after all.
What do you mean?
Just what I say. Here is your money. You will now oblige me, both you and Miss Ray, by leaving my shop.
What are you going to do?
Tomorrow morning, perhaps even tonight, I'm going to get in touch with the police, and I shall tell them where they can find Letty Wilson, alias Judith Ray.
You can't do that, Markham.
Oh, yes, he can. You hit him where it hurts.
3,000 pounds, my friend, is not enough compensation for the way you talk. There is a way through the shop. Shall I escort you to the front door?
No.
Oh, so you prefer to stay here and make a fool of yourself?
You're not going to tell the police, Markham. I promise you that.
And how are you going to stop me?
With this.
Ron, put that gun away.
It's a funny thing, Judith. I felt a bit of a fool, bringing this revolver along. But now I've got a use for it. Oh, yes, I've got a use for it.
Well, maybe the best thing would be to go into the street now and call a policeman.
You'll never get into the street, Markham.
Are you following me into the shop?
Yes.
So both of you, it appears, came here under false pretenses. You said you wanted to pay me some money.
The money's still here, but you've lost your chance to get it.
And your dear Judith said she wanted to buy a present for you. I showed her this grandfather clock here, this talking clock.
Don't go a step beyond that clock, Markham. I warn you.
Nonsense, old man. You wouldn't dare shoot.
Wouldn't I?
No, and I'll call your bluff. 1 step. 2 steps. I know you'll whole silly tribe, my friend. You wouldn't risk it. No, you wouldn't. What's happening to me?
Don't try and grab out of the clock, Markham. It won't save you.
You wouldn't risk your life. You wouldn't risk your family position. You wouldn't.
115 and all's well. 115 and all's well.
I had to do it, Judith. Don't you see? I had to do it.
Did you... Is he...
Oh, yes. Yes, he's done for. I tell you, I had to do it.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Why?
That shot sounded like the crack of doom. I wonder if anybody in the street heard it.
You mean the police?
Yes, Ron. What in heaven's name are we going to do?
Steady, steady. We'll find a way out.
Maybe he's not dead, Ron. Go and look at him.
He's dead, all right.
Please, Ron. Go and look at him. Well?
Shot through the heart. The bullet went clean through him and smashed the face of the grandfather clock. That's all I can see in this dim light.
This isn't happening to us. It can't be
I've got
happening.
to think, but it's hard to think. You see, Judith, I'm not in a rage any longer. I'm just numb and a little bit scared.
You're not going to give yourself up.
And have this whole thing made public? Not likely.
Wait a minute. There may be a way out.
What way?
He said he was going for a holiday, remember?
Well, suppose he did.
That gives us time. It means his absence won't be noticed. The shop will be closed. Nobody will come here for days. And certainly nobody will come here tonight. And
What's that?
the police officer. I forgot the police officer.
What police officer?
A friend of Markham's. Inspector somebody or other from Wigmore Street. He's inspected here tonight.
Then we're finished.
No, Ronnie. We're not finished. He can't see anything out there. The shutters are down and the door's covered. Could you pick Markham up and carry him?
Yes, I could. Why?
There must be a back way out of the shop, probably in the office. Hurry, Ron.
I don't like to touch him.
Hurry, Ron, please.
He's as heavy as a sack of meal. He seems to be looking straight at me.
I know. Everything here seems to have eyes and move a little in the shadow. Didn't you see the expression in Markham's eyes just before you...
No, I
He
didn't.
seemed to be looking behind us, or beyond us. I don't know how to describe it. And he said something, too, that scared me. He said he couldn't die. He said...
Close the door, quick. This police officer, Judith, he can't get into the shop, can he?
Of course he can. The front door isn't locked,
That's true. What's wrong with me, Judith? I came in that way myself.
and there's no time to lock the front door now. Our only hope is through the back way. I thought I'd seen a back door, and... Ah, there it is. Just a minute.
I've killed a man. That means I'm a murderer. A fraction of a second, one tick of a clock in there, and you change from an ordinary happy person into what I... Well, Judith, well?
I'm sorry, Ron. The door's locked.
Isn't there a key?
No,
Maybe in his pockets on a key ring.
there isn't time, Ron. I think I heard the front door open. Our visitor's coming in.
I've got it. The dust covers.
What?
Those white cloths that fit over the chairs. Look at them.
What on earth are you talking about?
We used to play a game when we were kids. Somebody sits in a big chair. You know, you fit the dust cover over him and nobody can tell he's sitting there. Don't you see, Judith? That's how we can hide Markham's body.
It might work if there's time.
There's got to be time. Take the big cover off that chair, the wing chair.
All right. Maybe there's a chance.
I'll fit him into it. Arms along the chair arms. Feet pushed back. Now, put the cover back again and pull it round down his feet.
Don't let it touch his chest. The blood will show through.
There, that's got it. You can't see anything now, can you?
No, but... Ron,
Huh?
what did you do with the gun?
The gun.
The gun you shot Markham with.
Oh, well, Judith, I put it down on the floor when I picked up his body.
Out in the other room?
Yes, I'm afraid so. And it's too late now, Judith. The police are here.
What are you going to say?
I don't know. Trust your wits and try and brazen it out. Yes? Come in.
Good evening, Miss Ray. And good evening, Mr. Gilbert.
Charles Markham? You're Charles Markham?
Correct, Miss Ray. Why should that surprise you? Why do you look as though you were seeing a ghost?
Because we are seeing a ghost. If you're Charles Markham, whose body is...
Judith, be careful.
Body, Miss Ray. Did you say body?
Miss Ray's upset. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
If you killed me, I should be back to haunt you within half an hour. That's what he said.
I tell you, Miss Ray isn't herself. She had bad news today. A relative of hers died. I've been trying to make her feel better.
Indeed. Do you think it would make her feel better to bring her here?
I don't understand.
My dear sir, you are very welcome. But the situation is surely a little odd. I come in here and find you two looking as guilty as a pair of murderers in my private office in the middle of the night.
There's nothing odd about that. I wanted to buy Judith something.
1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Why not?
Well, may I ask how you managed to get
The
in?
front door was open. We just walked in.
If you wish to buy something, why not stay in the showroom? Why come to my office?
Well, hang it all. You don't think we wanted to steal anything, do you?
Well, that thought did occur to me. You see, there was nobody else here.
There's nobody here, Mr. Markham. Not a living soul.
Then you didn't meet, by any chance, my brother?
Your brother?
Yes, my brother Robert. You couldn't have mistaken him if you had seen him. He looks so much like me that few people can tell us apart.
So that's it.
Poor Robert often deputizes for me. He's learned to act like me, think like me, and talk like me. But he doesn't like the work very much. Of course, you know what my work really is.
Is this part of the game? Are you trying to play cat and mouse? with us?
Robert is an idealist. He thinks, poor fellow, that my profession is beneath contempt. But he acts the part and acts it well because I pay him. And I find it useful to have a double who will run risks for me. What have you done with his body?
We haven't done anything with him.
If you've killed Robert, my friend, you've committed a totally useless murder.
You don't see him here, do you?
No, but I see his handiwork.
Meaning what?
I've warned him many times about throwing a knife down on a polished desktop. Those scratches on the desk are fresh scratches. Of course, if you give me your word of honor that he's not here...
Of course, he's not here.
Well, in that case, all we can do is sit down and make ourselves comfortable. Will you sit there, Mr. Gilbert? And you, Miss Ray, in that wing chair by the window. What's wrong, Miss Ray? Why don't you sit down?
Because I prefer to stand, thank you.
Then perhaps you won't mind if I sit in the wing chair. It's a very comfortable one. My brother always says...
Don't sit down there for the love.
Oh. So that's it.
Yes, that's it.
It is rather a thick chair. I press against the dust cover and blood comes through. I lift the bottom of the dust cover and...
What's the use of going on with this? I killed him.
You admit that?
Yes, I admit it. But Judith had nothing to do with this. I swear she hadn't.
My telephone, you notice, is against the wall. I shall have to turn my back to you when I ring.
Ring? Where?
Wigmore Street Police Station.
Oh, no. Give him a chance. Please give him a chance.
Hello? Hello, operator. I want Regent 0586.
I won't let them take you on. I
0586.
won't.
It's no good, Judith. I killed a man. I meant to kill him. That's all there is to it.
A very sensible attitude, my friend. And if the lady has any idea of flying at me with that knife, just notice what I've got here. A .32 revolver, one chamber fired, picked up off the floor in that room where...
Hello? Hello, Wigmore Street Police
For
Station.
the last time,
Hello?
Mr. Markham, won't you give him a chance?
Be quiet, Miss Ray. May I speak to Inspector Ross, please?
Inspector Ross speaking. Oh, isn't that Mr. Markham?
Got it in one, Inspector. Charles Markham here. I understand you were going to drop in and see me tonight.
Well, I intended to, Mr. Markham, but I'm afraid I can't make it now.
Oh, why not? Anything wrong?
Only a robbery in Davies Street, but it's likely to be a long job. Sorry I can't get there.
Well, that's perfectly all right, Inspector, because actually I rang up to make sure you wouldn't come here tonight. You see, I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm leaving for Eastbourne early tomorrow morning. Let's make it some other time, shall we?
Oh, glad to, Mr. Markham. No crimes being committed up your way, I suppose?
No, Inspector. It's as quiet as the grave. I've never known a more peaceful night. Goodbye.
Why did you do that?
Please, don't excite yourself, Miss Ray. Didn't you hear what I told the Inspector?
Yes, but is this some more trickery?
Trickery? How can it be?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
I should call it generous when I let my poor brother's death go unavenged.
You're not doing this without a reason.
Naturally not. But has it occurred to you, either of you, that I might not want my business dealings revealed in court?
What are you driving at?
And has it also occurred to you that a man's double, who looks exactly like him and shares all his secrets, may become a danger rather than an asset? He knows too much, he wants too much, and so...
I think I understand. You're glad he's dead.
Not glad, my dear. You shocked my brotherly feelings, but definitely relieved.
Look here, you can't get away with this.
Get away with it, sir? Aren't you forgetting that you are the murderer?
What are you going to do?
Now, it is very simple. We three, in an unholy partnership, will dispose of Robert's body. Or would you rather hang?
He's got us wrong. There's no other way.
But how can we dispose of the body? This seems worse than killing him. It's filthy, cold-blooded...
Practical necessity. And as for disposing of the body, nothing is easier. We shall simply gather and... And so, as I said before, this is the story of a man who commits murder and gets away with it. Now, Ronald Gilbert looks back across the years and is still firmly convinced of his own guilt. But, of course, Gilbert never shot anybody. I was the man who committed the murder. Don't you remember? The bullet that killed my brother is supposed to have passed through his body and smashed the face of the grandfather clock. But that's an impossibility. The face of a grandfather clock is much higher than the heart of a man. You see, 2 shots were fired at the very same instant. Gilbert missed and smashed the clock face. I fired from the door of the office and did not miss. That was why my brother looked past those 2. I went out by the back door, locked it, and reappeared at the front afterwards. It was not Robert Markham who died. I am Robert Markham. It was Charles who died that night. And I killed him to stop forever the wholesale blackmail that was poisoning the lives and blasting the hearts of 1,000 half-crazed people. His records I destroyed, his correspondence I burned. He is dead and gone. I have assumed his name and identity ever since. I committed a murder. And yet, if you sat on a jury, dare you say that you would condemn me? Come now. Would you?
And so closes Mr. Markham, Antique Dealer, starring Paul Lucas with Heather Angel and Bramwell Fletcher. Tonight's tale of Suspense. This is your narrator, the man in black, who conveys to you Columbia's invitation to spend this half hour in suspense with us again next Tuesday, when we will have the pleasure of bringing you Mr. Charles Lawton and Miss Elsa Lanchester, who will star in one of the most famous and suspenseful of Agatha Christie's thrillers, The ABC Murders. The producer of these broadcasts is William Spear, with Ted Bliss, the director, Lud Gluskin and Lucian Morowick, conductor and composer, and John Dixon Carr, the author, collaborated on tonight's Suspense.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Yes, Roma wines taste better because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A. Roma Wines present
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Wally Mayer in Dead Ernest, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those better tasting California wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. For friendly entertaining, for delightful dining. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant. As Roma Wines bring you Wally Mayer in a remarkable tale of
Suspense. Accident report submitted to Police Inspector Blandon from Lieutenant Steve Healy. Place 15th Street and 4th Avenue. Time 2:45 p.m. March 11. Remarks. Ernest Bowers, age 34, was crossing the intersection as signal light changed from green to red. A car driven by Theodore Toby made legal right turn from 15th Street into 4th Avenue. Hey, hang the car! Hey, officer! Oh, look at those officer! Here's the guy. Please.
All right. Give him some air. Come on now, let me through here. All right, stand back. Let's have a look.
Is he hurt bad, officer? I didn't see him. Honest, I didn't. I had the right of way.
He's passed out. One of you people call for an ambulance. Yeah, you. Okay, move back here.
He's bleeding. Here, I'll prop up his head.
Yeah, use his jacket. Here, I'll hold it. Golly, he's limp. Feels just like he's dead.
Yes, Ernest Bowers felt like he was dead. Ernest Bowers suffered from catalepsy, a strange disease. He carried at all times a note in his inside coat pocket stating that he was a cataleptic and that in the event of seeming death, his wife should be immediately notified, or his doctor in the event his wife is unavailable. The letter also requested that no autopsy or embalming should be performed on his body for 72 hours, although in his particular case, the duration of the attacks were usually 4 hours or less. Ernest Bowers also wore a sterling silver bracelet with an inscription reading, "Do not embalm me. I am not dead." Catalepsy is a disease of the nerves and mind. The physical condition of the cataleptic when he is under a spell closely resembles death in all aspects, including the primary stages of rigor mortis. Officer Abbott was at the scene of the accident. He administered first aid to the injured man before making out his report.
There, that ought to stop the bleeding. Looks like just a cut on his forehead when he hit the ground. Nothing much.
Oh, he can't be hurt bad, officer. I didn't hit him hard.
Yeah, that's right, officer. I saw it. It looked like just a little bump.
All right, now clear back, clear back. Let's have a little air here. I'll have to take down some information. What's your name?
Theodore Toby. Here's my license.
Hey, you kids! Now, what did those kids do?
They picked up something off the sink.
Well, here it comes. I hope he's all right. It doesn't look like he's breathing.
My gosh, you ain't.
I told you to get back. Now, come on. Ease back. All of you here.
All right, let us through here, please.
Hello, Doc. Glad you got here. He's out cold.
I'll say he is. Have a look.
Well, let's get him away.
He's dead.
Well, anyway, it didn't happen in the coach.
Okay, we'll take him away. Keep them back, officer, will you?
Okay, keep back. Come on, clear out. Show's over.
All right, it's the second one today.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
Whose jacket was that he was laying on?
Well, I don't know. Did you pick it up?
No.
Hey, officer.
Yeah.
Where's the jacket?
What?
Well, the jacket, the guy's jacket.
Oh, my gosh, it's gone.
Well, okay.
Oh, those kids.
Never mind. Let's go, Peg. Ernest Bowers had lost the identification of his condition. The letter was in the inside pocket of his jacket. The silver chain he wore on his left wrist had snapped and fallen to the pavement. Two youngsters picked up the chain, Robert Manelli, age 9.5, and Tommy Stoner, 8.
Hey, that cop yelled at us. Did you hear him?
Yeah. Maybe we should give it back.
No, what for? So he can keep it?
Let's go around the back to your father's shop, Bob.
Sure is a nice chain. Hey, there's writing on it.
Maybe it's the guy's name. Was he hurt bad? Hey, what's it saying?
Oh, just a second. We'll be out of the alley. Yeah, Pop's gone home to eat.
Can you read it now?
Wait a second, will you? It says, do not something me. I am not dead. Screwy.
What do we do with it?
Sell it, Dopey.
Well, that's stealing, Bob.
It ain't stealing. We found it, didn't we?
When we try to sell it, they'll ask us where we got it. What do we tell them?
Nothing. Use your head. You know what we'll do?
What?
We'll use Pop's welding torch. We'll melt it down.
But he told us not to use it.
Pop ain't here, is he?
No.
Well, come on.
Well, there it is.
Yeah. Now here, you put it on that brick.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
What are you kids doing?
Huh? Hello, Pop.
Nothing, Mr. Manelli. We ain't doing nothing.
Nothing, eh? I thought I told you kids not to go near the torch.
Well, we want to melt this down.
Come on, give me that. Now, what's it all about?
Well, we found this chain, Papa, and we want to melt it down and sell it.
Chain and melt? Whose is it?
We don't know, do we, Tommy?
No, we don't.
Yeah, where you get it?
We found it.
Oh, come on, let me have it.
Well, there's nothing wrong, Pop. We just found it, see? It's ours.
Shut up. Do not embalm me. I am not dead. What's that?
It's screwy.
Well, where you find it?
In the street. Honest, Papa. Ask Tommy.
All right, go on and get out of here.
Well, how about melting it down, Papa? We can sell it and buy some baseballs.
All right. Keep back.
Yeah, look at Tommy. You see it?
Yeah. Starting to melt.
You see how it does it?
Keep away, I told you.
It's all melted.
They sold the melted chain for $1.30 to a dealer. $1.30. But the coat. The coat was the principal thing. In the coat, in the inside pocket, was the letter. The information about Ernest Bowers' condition was in the letter. The instructions that could save his life. The coat was picked up from the street by Honest Jerry Murdoch. Now there's a big sign near the corner of 15th Street. It says, Honest Jerry Murdoch, Swap Shop. He brought the coat into his store, rummaged around on his shelves until he found some cleaner, then started to clean the bloodstains.
I'm looking for a sport jacket.
Just a moment. What kind?
Conservative.
Oh, come over here, please.
Yeah, something on that order.
There you are. Just pick out what you want. How much you want to spend?
About $5.
Oh, these cost more.
How much?
From 8 to 12. Now, over here we got some cheaper.
These don't look so hot for $8.
From 8 to 12. Over here.
Well, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
No, these don't appeal to me.
And what size do you wear?
40.
Oh, here, try this one on. Nice and conservative. There.
Yeah, it's kind of tight around the shoulders.
Yeah, tight.
Yeah, it looks cheesy. Well, I guess you ain't got what I want.
Wait a minute. Wait, what's your hurry? I'm just putting a new one in stock over here by the counter.
Huh? Yeah, that looks all right. What size is it?
I don't know. Here, let's try it on you, huh? How's that?
Yeah, that feels all right.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of stiff in front here.
It's almost new, ain't it? You'll break it in.
Feels like cardboard or something.
Look, you want it? $5.
Okay.
There might be still a couple stains on it. I ain't had time to take them out. You use some cleaner on it to bring it to the tailor's. He'll spot it. It'll be better than new.
Yeah, here. Here's the $5.
Ernest Bowers was brought to the receiving room of the Veta General Hospital. The time, 4:10. If Bowers was going to awaken, it would probably be before 6:45. Intern on duty, Dr. Weldon, made out his report. He wrote it down while he was standing near the telephone switchboard.
Hello.
This is the Veta General Hospital. Is there anybody by the name of Bowers at home? That's Bowers, B-O-W-E-R-S.
No, nobody home.
Is Mr. Bowers married?
His wife thinks so.
Where can I reach her? There's been an accident.
I don't know. She's out.
Will you tell her to call the Veta General Hospital?
Yeah? What happened?
Mr. Bowers is dead.
That's funny. Just a superficial cut on his forehead. Well, that's cardiac. I'm gonna go. Get me the orderly room, honey.
Okay, use that phone there.
Right.
Yeah?
This is Dr. Weldon. There's a delivery for you to go to the morgue.
Morgue now?
Yeah?
I ain't had anything to eat since...
Yeah, I know. Since lunch. Go on now. It's down in the receiving room. The papers are down there, too.
Can I get a sandwich first?
No. Go on. Get going.
Oh, why can't I wait a few minutes?
It's got to go now. They'll want to start the embalming so they can go home.
It was then 4:22 in the afternoon. Dr. Theodore J. Weldon left Honey at the switchboard and walked upstairs to the intern quarters and settled down to reading the sports page of the afternoon paper. At that moment, if anyone had been in receiving room B of the Veta General Hospital, where the body of Ernest Bowers lay on the patient carriage, they would have seen a fly crawl slowly across the face of the dead man, and they would have seen his nose twitch.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you an all-star cast of Hollywood radio players, headed by Wally Mayer in Dead Ernest, a radio play by Selig Lester and Merwin Gerard. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. In Roma Wine, you enjoy an important difference. Yes, Roma gives you an extra dividend of enjoyment in fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. To bring you better tasting wines every time, Roma selects from California's choicest grapes. Then, with ancient skill and America's finest winemaking resources, Roma master vintners guide this grape treasure to tempting taste perfection. These choice wines are placed with mellow Roma wines of years before, and from these reserves, the world's greatest reserves of fine wines, Roma later selects for your pleasure. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. That's why you will find Roma California wine your best buy in good taste. So, whether you prefer sherry or port, muscatel or Tokay, insist on Roma wine. R-O-M-A, Roma, the greatest name in wine.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Wally Mayer, who, as Police Lieutenant Healy, heads an all-star cast of Hollywood radio players in Dead Ernest, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Henry Prince had purchased the coat in which was the letter that could save the life of Ernest Bowers. When Henry Prince left honest Jerry Murdoch's second-hand store, he stopped to have a chat with some friends, made some purchases at the grocery store, and then started home. The time, a few minutes after 5. He lived about 2 blocks from the scene of the accident, and his wife was waiting for him.
Turn around a little bit, will you?
How do you like it for $5?
Oh, looks all right. You lose some of that weight. Look better. Wait a minute. What's that? It's 5?
Where?
Well, take it off a minute. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what that is.
Oh, he said there were a couple of spots. Cleaner will take them out.
Yeah, it looks like it might be. What's this in the pocket?
I don't know.
Heaven's sake. To whom it may concern, please open and read.
Well, that's what must have felt stiff, huh?
Yeah. This note is carried on my person wherever I go. It is to advise responsible parties that I am a cataleptic, that if it appears as though I am dead, I am not, and that my body is not to be molested for a period of 72 hours, neither by autopsy nor by embalming, although the maximum periods of my attacks usually do not exceed 4 hours. Please telephone my wife, Mrs. Margaret Bowers, at Fulton 11231. This is a boarding house, address 8411 West 25th Street. If she is not there, please try ask Mr. 43422. This is the number of Dr. Benton. It is of vital importance. It may mean my life. Thank you, Ernest Bowers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where'd you get that jacket, Harry?
That honest Jerry Murdoch.
Gee, I wonder what we can do.
Well, nothing. It's probably forgotten already. Somebody sold the jacket to him, forgot to take the letter
Doesn't
out.
sound like something a guy'd forget.
No, the devil.
Well, it might be important. Say, look at that, Harry. Those spots look like blood.
No, too dark.
That's the color that blood turns. I'm going to telephone that number.
Well, go ahead, but I think you're wasting your
Oh,
time.
well, hush. Will you a minute?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Still.
Hello.
I'd like to talk to Mrs. Bowers.
She ain't in.
Well, how do you know? You didn't even go to
She
find...
went out, and you ain't the first after her.
Who else wanted to get in touch with her?
Oh, somebody. I don't know who.
Oh, well, thank you.
There, you see? You're wasting your time.
I'll try that doctor.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. You're turning into a regular
Well,
busybody.
think of somebody else.
Well, I'm getting hungry.
Oh, hush, will you?
Oh, hush, will you?
Oh, busy.
How about some dinner?
It's cooking. Honestly, I can't get it out of my head. That guy, whoever he is, just lying there and people thinking him dead when he ain't. Maybe doing things to him. Gee, what's embalming?
Oh, well, they do that at the morgue. It's preparing his body for burial. I think they take all the blood out of his veins.
For heaven's sakes, that'd kill him if he wasn't already dead.
Couldn't kill him any deader.
Harry, I'm going to find out about that coat. Now, where's this place you bought?
Now, wait a minute, Francis. I put in a good day's work. I'm tired. I don't want to run around the city looking for something I don't even know about.
Well, I'll go myself.
How about me at home here while you go out? I want to eat. I'm hungry.
Well, dinner won't be ready for another 15 minutes anyway. Where's the place?
Oh, all right. I'll go with you.
Pardon me.
Sure. What do you have?
We want to find out about the man next door. Do you know when he'll come back?
Oh, honest Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you there?
No, he isn't. Harry, listen, go take another look, huh? I'll try that number again.
Oh, Fran, for heaven's sake, I'm hungry.
Oh. They answered. I'm using this... Oh.
Well, he ain't back yet.
Well, what does this sign say, 10 minutes?
Yeah, but those guys put up signs like that if they're going away for an hour.
Well, we'll just wait a couple of more minutes.
Oh, come on, Francis.
Hello.
Wait,
I'm gonna run.
is Mrs. Bowers in?
No.
Mr. Bowers.
He's dead.
He is?
That's what they tell me.
Well, look, listen, will you
You're
please...
bothering me, lady. I got a meal set up on the table. I can't be answering a million questions.
All I want to know is when Mr. Bowers died.
How do I know? Ask Mrs. Bowers. She'll be home soon.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Well?
Mr. Bowers is dead. I found that out.
Oh, you see? I told you.
Well, what about the letter, then? What if he ain't dead? What if they only think he's dead?
Well, what do you want to do, wait here all night?
If I have to.
Well, without me, then.
Well, just do as you please.
I'll be home. I'm hungry. It's after 6. If you think more of a crazy letter than you do of feeding your own husband, then that's all.
What do you mean, that's all?
Just what I said. That's all.
Oh, Harry, the trouble with you is you haven't got any imagination.
No, I haven't got any imagination. I'm just a home-loving guy. That's all. I don't go sticking my nose where it don't belong.
Oh, well, for heaven's sakes, go home then. I'll find out about it. Think of something besides your stomach once in a while. Officer!
Yes, ma'am?
Do you know where the fellow who owns that swap shop lives? Honest Jerry Murdoch?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Oh, dear. Gee, I want to get in touch with him. There's a sign on his door saying...
Why don't you ask him, ma'am? There he is now.
Huh?
He's going in over there.
Oh, gee, thank you. Mr. Murdoch? Yeah? Oh, gee, sure glad you came back.
Come in. Just out having a bite to eat.
Yeah, listen, you sold my husband a jacket, a sport jacket this afternoon?
Did I? What kind?
Well, a light blue one with little red boxes in it. It had a few stains on it.
Oh, sorry. I can't take anything back once it's
No,
sold.
no, I don't want to give it back. Listen, where did you get it, Mr. Murdoch?
How can I remember where I got it?
Long ago? Was it very long ago?
I don't see what's any of your business where I got it.
Well, it may be important. I've been trying to reach the numbers. The doctor's number's always busy, and his wife isn't home yet.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, tell me one thing, just one thing. Did you have the jacket in here a long time?
Well...
Oh, please, listen, it's very important.
Well, no, I just got it in this afternoon.
Oh, where did you get it?
Look, you said one question, you asked it, I answered it, that's all.
There was blood on it.
Well, that I can't help.
Listen, if that man's alive and they do anything to him, I'll just never get over it. I'll never be able to live with myself.
What are you talking about?
Listen to me. There was a letter in the inside pocket of that jacket, you see. It said that Ernest Bowers was a cataleptic.
What's that? He goes into fits?
No. A cataleptic is somebody who looks like he's dead at times, and he isn't. He goes into a spell, and it looks as though he's dead. You see, sometimes they take dead bodies to the morgue, they embalm them. That means they take all the blood out of their veins. Now this fellow Bowers is a cataleptic. I don't know whether he's dead or alive, or even if he's worrying about this letter, but I gotta find out.
There was...
What?
An accident before.
Where? Who was in it?
I don't know. Believe me, lady, I didn't know anything about all this. You think that this guy was taken away in an ambulance was a catalepsy?
That coat. Was it his?
Yeah, lady, but it was left there in the street. They drove away and left
Who?
it. The ambulance.
What ambulance?
I don't know. It was on the corner. The cop was there. He told somebody to call an ambulance. It came and took away the man.
Is that the cop out there right now?
Yeah, but look, you gotta protect me. I ain't done anything wrong. I didn't know anything like this had happened. I've never taken a coat of...
Officer!
Ernest Bowers lay on a slab at the morgue. If he were alive, probabilities were that he would regain consciousness before 6:45. The two embalmers on duty at the time had decided to get a bite to eat when the phone rang.
Yeah, but we're going out to eat. Yeah, I know another one just came in. We got it here. Well, what's the rush? No, we just want to grab a cup of coffee. We'll get right on it. Well, is it our fault if it comes in just when we want to have a... Oh, we can go home after? Yeah, that puts a different complexion. Okay. Yeah. Hey, what time is it, Anthony?
6:30.
Good. Doc says if we embalm this one now, we can go home.
Well, let's start in then. I'm hungry.
Okay, I'll start the motor.
Young guy, ain't he?
Yeah. I was saying to the wife about that yesterday. Oh, get the injector out, will you, Tony?
Yeah.
She was saying more and more people die older and older.
Here. Yeah, looks like we can open through the neck.
Yeah. Give me a piece of that gauze. Yeah. I said to Velma, she should be around this place a while. We get them all ages.
Okay, you want me to do it?
No, you get the injector ready.
Look at him.
Hmm?
You'd never think that such a little thing like his heart stops beating could make him dead and not alive.
Yeah, okay. Now, hold it steady, will you?
Yeah.
Ready?
Just a second. Yep.
All right. Here we go.
What's the matter?
My glasses. They're clouding up.
Take them off.
That's all right. I'll just clean them.
What'd the wife say to that?
What? Oh, about all ages?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't have anything to say. Only that most of the guys we deal with probably come to a violent end.
Yeah, there's something in that.
Yeah. Okay, I got my glasses clean. Now, let's see here.
What's the matter?
They're steamed up again. That's funny. Every time I bend over, I wonder.
What?
It must be my imagination.
What?
Well, I could have sworn this guy was breathing on my glasses.
Is he?
No, how could he?
Oh, come on, then let's go. It's 6:45 already.
Yeah.
Oh, hold it. I'll get the phone.
No, let's get this started first.
Okay.
We'll just start.
No.
Huh? What's the matter with you?
I thought I saw this guy's hand twitch.
Oh, don't be silly.
Hey, give me a scare. Let's wait a second. I'll get the phone.
No, it'll probably be another job, and we'll never get out of here. Now, let it ring.
But the doc said we could go home after...
Oh, all right. Well, come on, let's get this thing over with.
Now...
Okay, now, give me the knife again. All right. Now, I'll make a nice, neat little incision right... Hey, Tony.
Yeah?
Look, I'm bent over like this, see? I ain't gonna move. My glasses are full of steam again.
Oh, Lord.
Is he alive? Hey, look at me. I'm shaking all over.
Look at him, Al. Look at his lips.
Huh?
Listen.
Shut that thing off.
Apparently, the life of Ernest Bowers was worth $1.30 for a silver bracelet to the boys who ran away with it, and $5 for a blood-stained jacket to honest Jerry Murdoch. Their petty thefts brought a man to the brink of death. As for the busy telephone in the doctor's office, it wasn't busy at all. The good doctor had unwittingly replaced the receiver on the phone stand incorrectly. There's just one more episode which perhaps does not belong in an accident report, but which I would like to include. After regaining full consciousness, Ernest Bowers put in a telephone call from the morgue.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Brawley. Is Mrs. Bowers in?
I don't know. I'll see. Josie, see if Mrs. Bowers is home. Who is it?
This is Mr. Bowers.
Who? Mr. Bowers? They told me you was dead. The hospital called and said...
I know, Mrs. Brawley, but they made a mistake.
Oh, well, here she is. Hello? Ernest? Where are you?
Well, darling, it's quite a long story.
Well,
You
never
see,
mind. You get right home, you hear? Your dinner's getting ice cold.
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma, America's favorite wines. In just one moment, we'll have a special announcement of interest to our Suspense listeners. This is Truman Bradley reminding you that Roma wines taste better because Roma selects better tasting wines from the world's greatest wine reserves. Yes, in Roma wine, you enjoy an extra premium goodness in fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. So insist on Roma, a premium wine in everything but price. Tomorrow, enjoy the ruby richness of Roma California port, delicious after dinner, ideal for entertaining. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Don Thornburg, Vice President of the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Ladies and gentlemen, your regular Suspense listeners will, I'm sure, be pleased to know that your Suspense program has won the 1946 George Foster Peabody Award for outstanding excellence in radio drama. In behalf of the Columbia Broadcasting System, I congratulate producer William Spear, the actors, the musicians, sound effects men, technicians, announcers, and the sponsor, Roma Wines, whose combined efforts have earned for Suspense the well-deserved title of radio's outstanding theater of thrill.
Dead Ernest, heard this evening, is one of the plays upon which the Peabody Award was based. It was repeated by popular request. Next Thursday, same time, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Robert Mitchum as star of Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California.
Roma Wines present Suspense. Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Salud.
Your health, senor.
Roma Wines toast the world. The wine for your table is Roma Wine, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
The Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, welcomes you again to this weekly half hour of Suspense. Tonight from Hollywood, Roma Wines bring you as star Mr. Herbert Marshall. Mr. Marshall is with us to play in Nicholas Blake's powerful story of vengeance and retribution, The Beast Must Die. But before we raise the curtain on tonight's tale of suspense, here is a message from Roma Wines.
In Havana, Cuba, one gathering place of fashionable people is the charming Pan American Club. A dinner party is in progress, and the Cuban host has risen to return a compliment which has just been paid him by a guest from the United States. Lifting his glass, he says, "Thank you, my friend. Thank you also for telling us about the perfect climate and soil of California, from which we import these supremely delightful Roma wines. Now we can understand how such perfection is possible. Such magnificent quality as we enjoy in Roma wines. You will agree it is a tremendous tribute when other countries find Roma wines so superior they import them as rare and expensive delicacies. Such international esteem can only mean that Roma wines are truly magnificent in quality. But remember, you here in the United States can enjoy these distinguished wines at almost unbelievably low cost. For you pay no high import duties, no expensive shipping costs. You enjoy the unique combination which makes Roma wine so superlatively fine, the combination of California's perfect soil and climate, and age-old wine-making skill, plus Roma's modern quality controls, for only pennies a glass. Discover the delightful flavor and goodness which have made Roma wines America's largest-selling wines. Ask for R-O-M-A, Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
And now, with The Beast Must Die, and with the performance of Herbert Marshall as Felix Lane, who wrote a diary of death, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
I am going to kill a man. I don't know his name. I don't know where he lives. I have no idea what he looks like. But I'm going to find him and kill him. Well, Mr. Lane? I wrote those words, if that's what you're asking, Inspector. And I meant them. Apparently you did. But whatever possessed you to write such a document? Vanity, for one thing, I suppose. A record for posterity of the perfect crime. As you know, I'm a writer by profession. I think more clearly on paper. By keeping this diary, I was able to plan my murder step by step. Details, little things that happened in the course of a day which might so easily have been forgotten or overlooked, were written down in this diary, where I could refer back to them and make use of them if need be.
But you found out that a real-life murder could not be carried out so easily as the murders you wrote about in your detective novels, eh, Mr. Lane?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that, Inspector. In fact, except for the ending, I think this diary is quite the best murder story I've ever written.
Yeah, and quite the most incriminating document I've ever known a prospective murderer to leave lying around.
Incriminating? In a way, I suppose. In another way, this diary might turn out to be my best defense.
How do you figure that, Mr. Lane?
Well, supposing I read some parts of it aloud to you and let you decide for yourself.
Very well, Mr. Lane. Fire away.
That was my first entry. June 18th. Yes, I'm going to kill a man. It takes great singleness of purpose to commit a murder. But if ever for a moment I stray from that purpose, I have only to think of Ronnie. Ronnie was my son. One evening, 2 weeks ago, he was crossing the road outside our house. He had gone into the village to buy some candy. For him, it could have been only a paralyzing blaze of headlights around the corner, a moment's nightmare, and then the impact turning everything to darkness forever. His body was hurled into the ditch. He was dead at once. The motorist who killed Ronnie did not stop. The police have failed to trace him. They say he must have been going 50 around that blind corner for the child's body to have been thrown and injured as it was. The man who drove that car, he is the man I have got to find and kill. June 25th. I found my first clue today. My mind was on Ronnie. I was driving toward a neighboring town. The hills around were green. The boxwood hedges, still damp from last night's rain, translucent like giant chunks of emerald. Suddenly, the front wheels of my car hit into a great puddle. A sheet of water splashed up over the front of the windshield and drenched me from the side. I pulled up at the far side of the water splash. I got out, cursing myself for my preoccupation, and began mopping away at the windshield. A man leaning over a farm gate addressed me.
Whoa. Looks like you got a proper shower bath, mister.
Yes.
Been pestering the county for months to repair that hole. People always driving into it, splashing themselves all over. Funniest thing of all, though, was about a fortnight ago when a chap tried to use it to get a free car wash.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was my wife's birthday, to be exact. At 8 o'clock, we was on our way to Cheltenham to see the picture show. Just coming out of the gate, this chap driving one of those low-slung sports jobs hits the water splash.
You don't say.
Ah. And then the fella says something to the girl he's driving with. What do you suppose they do? They back up and run through the splash again. And then again. They did it 4 times.
8 o'clock. Your wife's birthday, it wouldn't be June 3rd, would it?
Oh, right, yeah. But how'd you know?
Oh, well, you see, a friend of mine was celebrating that night. He was driving toward
Severn Bridge. That's where this fella and his lady friend were going. I remember his lady friend says, George, ask the man whether you turn to the right or to the left at the next fork.
George, yes, that's right. That's my pal's name. And, Severn Bridge, yes. Yes. The way he drives ought to have brought him here by just around 8 o'clock. He didn't have a crumpled right front fender, did he?
Oh, that he did. And that bloke was your friend. He sure is a proper nut. Well, peculiar, at least.
Yes. Yes, he is peculiar.
Driving through that water splash all over again and again. 4 times he does it. He wasn't laughing either. Didn't seem like a joke somehow. Looks like he's trying to get a free car wash. Funny way I'd say to get the mud off.
Yes.
Maybe it was tar, though, huh?
Yes. More blood. July 12th. At Severn Bridge. I've talked to any number of the town's people, and I've met a number of Georges. But not one of them have owned or driven a low-slung sports job. Not like the one I've been looking for anyway. It may be that I have to start all over again. On some other tack. I was returning to the inn this afternoon when I noticed a car parked on the side of the road up ahead. A girl with bright hair was working at the rear wheel, and a small lad beside her was doing his best to help. I pulled up beside them. It was a long, low-slung sport job. I say, can I help?
Well, what do you think, Phil?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, if you would lend a hand. I'm afraid we're not quite heavy enough to weight the jack handle down for another turn.
Now, here, fella, let me have a go at it. I say, the paint doesn't seem quite to match on the right front fender.
The fender? Oh, Dad had a new fender put on a while back. It got bunged up or something.
I can't tell you how awfully nice it is of you to help us out.
Not at all. By the way, I wonder if you and Phil here wouldn't stop for tea with me at the inn afterwards. It's not far, you know.
We're expected at home, sir. Perhaps you could come along with us. What do you do, sir?
Why, I'm a writer, Phil.
Oh, you really must come to see us. It's Gables on Devon Road, my brother-in-law's place. The name's Rattery. We'll give you a ring tomorrow and set a date. Sis will love meeting a real author, and so will George.
Did you say your brother-in-law's name is George? July 16th. I've met him. I've spent an evening talking to him. George Rattery.
Yeah. So you're a friend of Lena's, eh? Storybook detective. A writer. Easy enough to write about a dead body, but I'd like to see an author that had guts enough to look at one.
I had been more than a little afraid that George might turn out to be a sympathetic character. That need not concern me any longer. I shall have no compunction at all about putting his light out. It appears that George is the half-owner of a garage down in town. A man by the name of Carfax is the other partner. A garage. That would explain how the damaged fender got itself fixed without the police knowing. Oh, how can a beast like George have a fine young son like Phil? This afternoon, I was rounding the corner of the tea house in the Rattery's garden when I heard voices. It was Lena and George. I stopped in my tracks and eavesdropped shamelessly.
It's a neat rig you're wearing today, Lena. Is that for Felix Lane's benefit?
Oh, save your compliments for that Carfax woman.
Jealous.
Don't make me laugh. But someday you're going to find out that business partner of yours isn't as mild as he looks. I wonder what he'd say if he knew that his wife was...
Shut up, will you? And since when did you get so high and mighty? It wasn't so long ago that you yourself were glad enough to...
If you ever open your mouth about any of that, I swear I'll kill you.
Talking big now, aren't we, Miss Snow White?
Just try something and you'll find out. Remember, there are quite a few people who might like to know about that poor kid you ran down last June. If it weren't for Violet and Phil, I'd...
Stop that kind of talk. You hear? Just remember you were with me that night. Huh?
August 5th. Had a look around the Rattery Carfax garage this afternoon. Told George it might come in useful as material in my book. All at once I heard a shot, and there stood George blazing away over the plot in back with a rifle. I went up to him.
There. That's another one of the pests out of the way. We've tried everything. Traps, poisons, rat hunts. We can't keep them down.
That's a nice rifle.
Yeah. Gave it to Phil when he came back from school in Switzerland. Much too good for him. Here, I'd like to have a go at him.
I raised the rifle and sighted. George's back was to me. By shifting a few inches to the right, the bullet should enter the base of the brain. Who could prove that George hadn't suddenly stepped in my way? My finger tightened on the trigger.
I say, George, I can't find that new tin of rat poison. Phil was spreading some out in the dump yesterday. I wonder where he put it. Oh, hello there, Lane.
Hello, Carfax.
Hey, watch out where you're pointing that gun. We wouldn't want anything to happen to the senior partner, eh? Not very funny.
I am now a guest in the house of the man I am going to kill. Violet, Phil's mother, suggested that I come and stay with them for a fortnight and help Phil in odd hours with his Latin. George, much to my surprise, joined in heartily with the idea. I wonder why. I must watch him very closely because of what happened last night. We were having coffee in the drawing room after dinner when the conversation took a most extraordinary turn. They were talking about Violet's new rose bushes.
I suppose they'll be very nice, but I can't for the life of me see why you went to all that trouble.
Well, the old ones weren't doing very well. They were still alive, weren't they, Mother? Oh, yes, dear, but I'm not one to keep something going when it's only half alive.
Oh, I'm glad you're talking about rose bushes. I should hate to think you felt that way about people.
Of course not. But, on the other hand, I do think if a person were incurably ill that they ought to... Well, that is, they ought to have the right to ask their doctor to put them out of their misery. Don't you think so, Felix? Speaking of doctors reminds me, George, don't forget your tonic. Doctor said after every meal.
Tonic. Oh, pass it here. Yeah. Foul stuff, bitter as gall, poison.
That won't kill you, George.
Felix, would you really be in favor of doing away with all unfortunates?
Well, what about your incurable social pest, the person who makes life miserable for everyone else around him? I think a person would be justified in killing someone like that.
I do think you're all getting a little morbid.
The kind of a person I describe has no right to life. Of course, that's to say I would if I could do it without running my neck into a noose. Now, in my book, I'm working on a very pretty murder. Quite my masterpiece, I think.
Well, he's darn close about it. Locked doors, sealed lips and all that. Of course, he says he's writing a thriller, but we've no proof, have we? I think you ought to show us the manuscript, Felix. Don't you, Lena?
I can't. I'm sorry. I hate anyone to see an unfinished manuscript of mine. I'm funny that way.
Oh, Felix, please, get it and read some of it. Come on, don't be a spoil sport.
I'll go and get it myself and read it out loud if the blushing author is too coy. By heaven, I'll go upstairs and fetch it now.
You'll do nothing of the sort. I'll admit it. I will not have people snooping about among my manuscripts. That was close. After all, there's no book but this diary. I must keep it well hidden in my room. At last, I have my plan. It took a great deal of subtle taunting and persuasion, but it came off at last. George is going sailing with me this afternoon, and he can't swim. Drowning is very painful, they say, in the early stages. That's good, I'm glad. George's lungs bursting, the top of his head shrieking with pain, his hands scrabbling vainly to thrust against the giant weight of the water. But if I cannot kill George today on the open sea, with the wind in my favor and myself the undisputed master of the situation, if I fail today, then I will know that it is not my destiny to be a murderer, and I will make no further attempt on the life of George Rattery. And that, Inspector Blunt, is the last entry in my diary.
But you and George did go sailing, didn't you?
Yes, it was after lunch on the same day. We walked down to the docks together. George, as you can imagine, was rather clumsy about a boat, but it was only a few minutes after he clambered aboard that we were out in the main water, sailing free. George had his feet braced against the centerboard case and his hands gripped the gunwale. A squall was coming up.
Hey, that motorboat is getting very close, isn't it?
There'll be plenty of room, George. Power vessels have to give way to sailing vessels, you know.
Give way? How do you think about that side is going to give way to a crate like this? Hey there, what are you up to? Look out, I tell you, you can't. What if you ran into us? I'll bloody well hang on to your leg and we're both drowned. What are you doing?
A bit close, but perfectly safe.
Oh, perfectly safe. That barge didn't miss us by a yard.
The same thing happened the other day when I was out with Phil. He didn't lose his nerve.
Oh, he didn't, eh?
By the way, you better not stand up in the boat again. That's one thing that's not safe.
Very well, my friend. But I shouldn't try any of those funny tricks you've been planning.
Tricks? What tricks?
You know what I mean, you filthy sneak. I searched your room just before lunch, and I found your diary. Yes, I posted that precious diary of yours up to my solicitor just before I came out here. Posted it, mind you, just before we went sailing. So you see, it'll be most unfortunate for you if you let me drown. Well, what's the matter? Lost your lying tongue, have you? I ought to break your jaw for you. I've a good mind to hand over your diary to the police.
Don't be silly. You know perfectly well you won't do anything of the kind. And for the very good reason that you don't want the police to haul you in on a charge of manslaughter for killing my son.
Well, you can't prove I ran over your son.
Aren't you forgetting that Lena was with you that night? The police will get a confession out of her in no time.
Why, if ever I see you again after today, you slug, I'll bash you into a jelly.
Oh, shut up, George. I guess we've both been a little too clever. It looks like a stalemate. I docked the boat and George stormed off the minute we landed. I came straight here to the inn.
Yes, I know.
Perhaps it's just as well I didn't succeed. Going back to writing detective stories after committing the perfect crime would be like going back to playing with tin soldiers after winning the Battle of Waterloo.
You seem to be awfully sure of your alibi.
Well, after all, there's no crime in planning a murder, is there? Providing nobody's hurt?
Unfortunately, somebody has been hurt.
What do you mean? What are you trying to tell me?
George Rattery died yesterday evening of the effects of strychnine poisoning.
George dead. Strychnine poisoning. All my planning, all my high and tragic purpose, and the beast ends by taking his own life. Poison. I remember now. He used to talk about suicide quite a lot. But I thought he only did it because the subject was so upsetting to his wife. I never dreamed. How did he take it?
With his tonic. But it couldn't possibly have been suicide, Mr. Lane.
But who? What else could it have been?
It could have been murder. Unfortunately, we have no evidence except this diary of yours.
No, but the bottle, the tonic.
George Rattery died almost instantly after taking his tonic at dinner. But before the doctor arrived, that bottle disappeared.
Well, any suspects?
Every person closely associated with George Rattery had enough motive to murder him. But you had the strongest motive. After all, George Rattery did kill your son.
Am I under arrest?
Not officially as yet. But naturally, I posted a guard outside your room. In the meantime...
But, man, you can't go in there. He told us.
Officer, let me by. I tell you, I've got to see Inspector Blunt. Please, Mother. I say it's no good. Be quiet, Phil. Why couldn't you stayed at home? Officer, let me by. I must see.
Now, let them come in, officer. Good afternoon, Mrs. Rattery. Phil?
Hello, Phil.
Hello, Felix. Please. Please, I can't stand it any longer. They're accusing Felix here of murdering my husband. He had nothing to do with it. Said. She doesn't know what she's saying. For heaven's sake, Phil, will you be quiet? It was I who killed George. He treated me very badly. He was unspeakable to Phil. There was another woman. Oh, I can't go on.
Are you trying to tell me, Mrs. Rattery, that you gave your husband poison?
Yes. Mother. I tell you, I poisoned him.
Where did you get the poison, Mrs. Rattery?
I bought it at that chemist shop.
What chemist shop?
The one on Abbey Lane, near the corner of High Towers. That's it.
Uh-huh. What became of the bottle of tonic after your husband's death?
I broke it. I buried it.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Rattery. The police have checked. You didn't buy any poison at the chemist's.
Mother, I told you it was no good. Sir, Mother is trying to save me. It was I, sir. I killed him.
What? Phil, you don't.
Don't believe him. Don't believe him. He's just a foolish child. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Go on, Phil.
Well, you see, sir, I left the note. I was running away, but Mother found the note before I quite got out the door. Oh, boys get such strange ideas. He couldn't have done it. He's just a boy. You know he couldn't. You see, sir, when they accused Felix here, I couldn't stand it any longer. That's why I wrote you the note that Mother found at first. She said if she confessed that they wouldn't do much to her. The police would understand. Felix, make them believe me. I can prove I did it.
Now, go on, Phil. You say you can prove it. What do you mean?
I have it here in my pocket, sir. I've had it hid ever since. So see, here it is. It's still half full. It's Dad's bottle of tonic.
Phil, where did you get that?
I took it off the buffet after the doctor said Dad was dead.
But this is very serious, Phil. You know that.
He's lying. He couldn't have. He's just a little boy.
Please, all of you, I have a favor to ask. Let me talk to Phil alone for a few minutes. Won't hurt anything. I think I may be able to help solve this whole thing. Phil didn't do it. Violet's right.
Yes, but the bottle...
Just give Phil and me 10 minutes alone.
Very well. We'll wait outside. 10 minutes, mind you, Phil. No more.
Come here, Phil.
I'm a murderer, Felix.
You are not a murderer, Phil. No one could ever tell me that.
I left a note.
We've gone all over that.
I killed him. He beat Mother. I killed him, I tell you.
Stop that, Phil. I know better.
They thought you did it, Felix. I heard them talking about your diary. You wanted to kill him. You said so in your diary.
Maybe I did, but...
They'd hang you, Felix.
So that's why you wrote the note and pretended you did it?
Yes, I saw you in the pantry with Dad's bottle of tonic before you went for the sale with him.
You saw me? Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Sorry you saw me. Naturally, you jumped to the conclusion that I... Oh, poor little man. Oh, there's nothing for you to worry about now, Phil.
You mean they're not going to hang you, Felix?
They're not going to hang me.
You won't let them do anything to you? Promise me.
No, I won't let them do anything to me. But, Phil, there are other things for you to think about now. Now that your father's gone, you are head of the house. That's a man's job, Phil. There's a lot you've learned about courage these last few days. Living takes a lot of courage. This is pretty grown-up talk, Phil. Do you understand me?
I'm trying, Felix.
You remind me a lot of my own son.
You mean the boy my father ran?
That's right, Phil. Yes, you're a lot like him.
Would he have gone sailing with us?
Oh, yes. I think Ronnie would have been quite a sailor.
Can we go sailing tomorrow, Felix?
Not tomorrow, Phil.
Are you going away, Felix?
Yes, but not as far as most people might think.
You sound very strange, Felix.
I have a note to write. I have to make everything shipshape. You go on out to your mother and tell them they may join me in a few minutes.
Can't I wait, Felix?
No, Phil. Go ahead now.
But
Those are orders. Skipper's orders.
Aye, sir.
Goodbye, son. I thought I'd made the last entry in this diary, but there will have to be one more. This diary was kept for only one purpose, to make George and the police believe that I planned to kill the beast by drowning him. Death was already waiting for George Rattery at home, in the bottle of his tonic, where I have placed 3 pellets of rat poison taken by me from the garage. My plan was almost perfect. The only thing I didn't expect was that someone loved me enough to try to destroy the evidence I had so carefully planted in an effort to help me, and even to confess to my crime in order to save my skin. I know now that my life ended with the death of my son, Ronnie. It seems that I must have just come back to life for a few weeks to save Phil. Yes, I killed George Rattery. I have no regrets. I might have known that the matter would be taken care of fittingly. It says in the Bible, the beast must die, but the man dieth also. Yea, they both must die. George was right about that tonic of his. It is very bitter.
And so closes The Beast Must Die, starring Herbert Marshall. Tonight's tale of Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by William Spear.
Have you discovered the age-old secret of famous chefs and lovers of fine food? Namely, how good wine makes even the simplest, most inexpensive meals really exciting events? How Roma wines perform flavor miracles in bringing out rich, new savoriness? Well, the next time you cook any of the red meats, stews, fish, or poultry, add a generous portion of any Roma California table wine, delicious Sauterne, hearty Burgundy, or tasty claret. Then put the same bottle well chilled on the table with your meal. You will be amazed at the wonders Roma wine performs in bringing out all the appetizing goodness of even the simplest foods. Remember, Roma wines, these marvelous aids to greater enjoyment of daily meals, cost only pennies a glassful. So any home can afford the pleasure they give to everyday living. Ask for ROMA, Roma wines, America's largest selling wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Herbert Marshall. And at the request of the United States Army, I'm addressing this to every soldier listening. Volunteers are once more being accepted for immediate training by the parachute troops. Paratroopers receive $50 extra per month in base pay. Officers get $100 extra per month. If you think you can qualify for the paratroops, apply to your company commander immediately.
Mr. Marshall appeared through the courtesy of Metro Goldwyn Mayer, producers of White Cliffs of Dover. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Mr. Peter Lorre with Richard Conte as stars of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, ROMA, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents Suspense.
Tonight, Roma Wines bring you The Story of Ivy by that high priestess of the art of suspense, Mary Belloc Lowndes, and starring the young actress whose performance you admired in the picture An American Romance, Miss Ann Richards.
Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you a remarkable tale of suspense.
And with The Story of Ivy and with the performance of Ann Richards as its extraordinary heroine, Roma Wines hope indeed to keep you in suspense.
The Story of Ivy. Ivy Lexton's own story as told to Victoria Matthews, an exclusive feature of the Morning Herald.
I wrote it in the first person, Mrs. Lexton. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, it doesn't matter, so long as the story is accurate. You can understand my anxiety, Miss Matthews. After all, I owe it to my public.
Yes, of course. Perhaps you'd like to read it through and make suggestions before signing the release?
Oh, if it's not too much bother.
On the contrary, hearing it in your own words would be a decided help to me.
There you are, Miss Matthews. I'll read it out then. Are you comfortable? Would you like anything? A cigarette, perhaps? It's unfortunate that I have no maid here with me at present.
Thank you. I'm quite comfortable. Please go ahead, Mrs. Lexton.
Very well. Chapter 1. I was born in Hobbs Court, Soho, and I was christened Ivy Gudge. I hated my name, and I hated the sordid surroundings into which I had been born. And while yet a child, I made up my mind that wealth and position should be mine at whatever cost. As a child, my favorite book was the story of Nell Gwynn, the commoner who became the favorite of a king. And one sentence of Nell's, in the face of all her success, made an indelible impression on me. It was this: in life I have never sought anything that did not seem to have been placed in my hands by Providence itself. At the close of my first season as an actress, our show was bankrupted by an embezzling manager, and I was left stranded in the provinces and stone broke. Many great gentlemen had shown me attentions and showered me with presents, but I sought assistance from none of them. And it was Jarvis Lexton, a young man whom I'd scarcely noticed, who came to me in my hour of need.
Ivy, I know there are hundreds of men who adore you. Men with titles, wealth, social position, much more than I can offer. But there's not one who loves you more than I do. Will you marry me, Ivy?
And I said yes, because it was offered. We were frightfully happy that first year of our marriage, and Jarvis was so generous, humoring all my little whims, spending much more money on me than he could afford. It always gave him a thrill of boyish pleasure to see my portraits in the newspapers and magazines, with captions such as, "The beautiful Mrs. Ivy Lexton, wearing Vionette's latest creation," or "Mrs. Jarvis Lexton at Ascot, with Lady Hampton and Lord Rushworth." He kept a scrapbook of them, and really seemed quite pleased about everything, until one day.
I say, Ivy, don't you think you're being seen and photographed a bit too much with this fellow Rushworth?
Oh, but darling, I thought you liked having me hobnob with the peers of the realm.
What about this other chap, Roger Gresham? You know, it does seem a bit thick for me to work my head off 12 hours a day, figuring out ways to finance your clothes and jewels so you can be photographed with other men. It's got to stop in any case, Ivy. We're broke.
Oh, you mean our money is all spent up?
We're wiped out. The bailiffs attached my office furniture. I can't even pay the rental on this flat.
What are we going to do, Jarvis?
I'll let you figure that one out. You're so good at spending money, perhaps you can think of a way to make some.
So you see, Jarvis really made the suggestion to me himself. I don't know what we'd have done during the next few months if it hadn't been for the generosity of Roger Gresham and Lord Rushworth. Roger was only a young doctor starting out in practice and couldn't help a great deal, of course, though he was even fonder of me than Miles Rushworth, now that I look back on it. It was in July that things took such a distressing turn. I'd been out to dinner with Roger Gresham, and I asked him up to the flat afterwards to say hello to Jarvis and cheer him up. Poor Jarvis hadn't been feeling well lately.
Well, Ivy, this is a fine hour to come home to your loving husband. Where have you been?
Out, darling. Aren't you going to say hello to Roger?
I suppose I should thank him for keeping my wife amused.
Oh, I say, old fellow.
Roger has just been telling me the most fascinating things. He was called as an expert, you know, for the Crown and the Bronson case. I asked him to come up and tell you about it, darling, since you're such a detective fan.
Well, that's nice of you, Roger. Do tell me all about the Bronson case.
Well, there was nothing so interesting about the murder itself. It was just a simple case of arsenic poisoning.
You don't say.
As a medical man, what interested me about it was what a doctor ought to do in a case where he suspects a patient's being secretly poisoned.
What would you do, Roger?
Well, it's hard to say. If you called in the police and your suspicions turned out to be unfounded, well, it would just about finish your career. I suppose that's why so many poisoners get away with it. Well, I guess I'd better be getting along.
Drop in again sometime, Roger, and bring your own arsenic.
Jarvis!
Well, cheerio. Ivy, see you later.
Really, Jarvis, I've never been so humiliated.
You know I don't like him. Why do you persist in bringing him here?
Why, darling, I do believe you're jealous.
Well, why shouldn't I be?
I like it when you're jealous. It's like old times, isn't it?
Do you deny that he's in love with you? And that you've encouraged him? Him and I don't know how many others?
Oh, now, darling, don't be like that. There's only one other.
You admit it?
Well, darling, we may as well be realistic. We're still Stony Brook, and you don't seem to have any prospects.
What are you driving at?
Well, Miles got back in town today, and I'm
Who's
seeing
Miles?
him tomorrow night. Lord Rushworth, darling.
Well, that titled idiot.
That titled idiot has been paying the rent on this flat for the past 6 months, if you want to know the truth.
Why, you little...
Can I help it if Miles Rushworth is awfully, awfully fond of me? And if it helps out, what's the difference?
Go on. I'm listening.
Darling, look. I'm just a burden to you at this stage, aren't I?
So you want me to give you a divorce, is that it?
It needn't make any difference between us, darling. As soon as I'm Lady Rushworth, I'll settle a nice allowance on you.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious, darling.
Well, I don't play your rotten, filthy game.
Jarvis!
You married me for richer or poorer, and you're going to stick to your bargain. And if you try to divorce me, I'll make such a scandal your precious Lord Rushworth will wish he'd never met you. In fact, I've a notion to do it anyway.
Oh, Jarvis, you wouldn't. That would spoil everything.
Now, you're frightened, aren't you? And I'll give you your choice. Either you give up your boyfriends and keep me, or you'll lose all three of us. Which will it be?
Well, all right, Jarvis. I'll tell Roger and Miles both I can't see them again, ever.
Why didn't you just ask me to kill myself? I might have obliged if you'd been more honest.
Jarvis, you mustn't say such things.
You're poison to me. I ought to let you go. I won't. If it's any satisfaction to you, I'd be better off dead than with things the way they are.
So you see, Miles, I simply can't go on seeing you. It isn't fair to Jarvis.
Is he being fair to you?
You don't understand. I'm all he has left now.
You're so good, so innocent. Can't you see he's just holding on to you out of spite? Has he done one thing? Has he even tried to get a job so that he could support you?
I married him for richer or poorer, until death do us part.
Then I pray death be merciful to us both, Ivy.
Oh, you mustn't say such things. It's wicked.
I'm sorry, my dear. Ivy, I wanted to give you this little remembrance. I had hoped to give it you under happier circumstances, but please accept it now, as a farewell present.
Oh, Lord Rushworth, you shouldn't have.
It's only a little thing, the little handbag you admired so much. We saw it in Cartier's window.
Oh,
Remember?
the one with the emerald clasp. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, it must have cost a fortune.
Look in the mirror. The emerald matches your eyes. You will accept it, won't you?
Oh, Miles, I'll carry it with me always.
Ivy, darling, come in, come in.
Oh, I was just in the neighborhood, Roger, and I thought that
Yeah, let me take your things. I say. Oh, what a smart handbag. Real emerald, isn't it?
Yes, Miles gave it to me. Isn't it lovely?
You know what it means, accepting a present like that from him?
Oh, don't be silly, Roger. It was a farewell present.
Farewell? Darling, do you really mean that?
Roger, please, please. What if your housekeeper walked in?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, come along, darling. Come in here. I was just putting up a prescription.
What a queer sort of room. I never knew a doctor's surgery looked like this.
Weren't you ever in here before?
No. What's in that bottle?
Oh, arsenic.
I thought it was a poison.
Well, it is. It's also a fine tonic, taken in the right amounts.
How much would it take to, kill someone?
Oh, about the same amount as the amount of sugar it would take to sweeten your coffee.
Oh, doesn't it give you an eerie feeling?
What?
That little glass jar. There's death in it. Prison, waiting to escape. Oh.
Aren't you being rather morbid?
Will you have 1 or 2 spoonfuls of death in your coffee, darling?
I say, you are a little Borgia, darling. Oh, it's my patient now. Wait here. Shan't be a moment.
As soon as he'd left the room, I picked up the glass jar on the end of the table, unscrewed the top of it, almost without being aware of what I was doing. How strange and exciting to know that death was in that jar, in those little white crystals. Then, as if some power outside myself had suddenly taken possession of me, I pressed the catch of that lovely jeweled handbag and commenced spooning out the white crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry to be so long, darling. I had to listen to a recital of the Colonel's symptoms.
Oh, that's all right. I was just fixing my makeup. I can't seem to find my lipstick.
So, old girl, you're looking rather pale. Perhaps I'd better prescribe a tonic for you.
Oh, no. I'm just a little tired, that's all.
Well?
What is it, Roger?
Well, nothing. I could have sworn I put the cap back on the spot. Oh, well.
On the bus, all the way back to Kensington, I kept wondering why I had done that funny thing. It seemed as if everyone was staring at me and at the little handbag with the emerald clasp. In a momentary surge of panic, I wondered if they'd guessed my secret. The little white crystals of death I had carried away with me. For what? For whom? Then of a sudden it came to me. Providence had placed in my hands the means of helping my poor, unhappy husband.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Miss Ann Richards, whom you have heard in the first act of The Story of Ivy by Mrs. Belloc Lowndes, which is Roma Wines' presentation tonight of Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Gracious hostess, Elsa Maxwell makes this timely suggestion.
During the warm weather, I'd suggest you try America's smartest, coolest drink, refreshing Roma wine and soda.
So simple, and yet so charming. When the temperature soars, enjoy iced, thirst-quenching Roma wine and soda. Simply half-fill tall glasses with good Roma California Burgundy or Roma California Sauterne. Add ice cubes and sparkling water. A little sugar if you wish. And for a decorative touch, garnish with cherries and slices of fruit. The secret of the flavorful goodness of Roma wine and soda is the distinguished Roma wine, unvaryingly good, always high in quality of bouquet, brilliance, and taste. The result of selected grapes, slowly brought to perfection in California's choicest vineyards, carefully, unhurriedly, guided to flavor fullness by the ancient skill of Roma's famed wineries. Yet all this goodness is yours for only pennies a glass. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at reasonable cost, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Ann Richards, who continues The Story of Ivy, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
My husband's illness lasted only a little more than a week, but to me it seemed an intolerably long time. Thanks to the generosity of Lord Rushworth, I was able to have a nurse in to look after him. But I couldn't help wishing there was something more I could do for him. I'd used up nearly all of the poison I'd carried away that night from Roger's dispensary. But instead of the merciful death I had hoped it would bring, it seemed only to cause poor Jarvis to suffer more pain. There were only a few grains of the white crystals left in the bottom of the little handbag with the emerald clasp, and I hadn't the heart to go on with it. Besides, Jarvis' doctor was commencing to ask too many questions. I decided to consult another physician, and under the circumstances, Roger Gresham seemed the wisest choice.
Ivy, I came the moment I received your message.
Suffering so dreadfully, Roger. I hadn't any idea it would be so painful.
You hadn't any idea what?
Oh, I mean, he complained of a stomachache, and suddenly in the night...
Where is he? I'll have a look at him.
In here. This is Dr. Gresham, nurse.
How do you do, Doctor?
Jarvis, I've asked Roger to look at you. You don't mind, do you, dear?
Get him out of here. I've been poisoned. He's the one who poisoned me. Get him out of here.
Boy, he's been that distracted, he has.
I'll just prescribe a little sedative for him, nurse.
I'll go and order up some tea, Roger. You will stay, won't you?
Yes, thanks.
Oh, Mrs. Lexton, I was just looking for you. Dr. Berwick is waiting in the drawing room with another gentleman, Mum.
I'll see what they want. Order up some tea, will you, dear?
Well, there you are, Mrs. Lexton. This is Inspector Orpington.
Inspector?
Of Scotland Yard, ma'am.
Oh.
Dr. Berwick tells me he has reason to suspect that your husband is suffering from arsenic poisoning, Miss Lexton.
Well, I don't understand.
Your husband keeps speaking of someone named Roger Gresham. Is that the name, Dr. Berwick?
Yes.
Why, that's Dr. Gresham. He's in there now with my husband.
Good Lord. Well, come along, Inspector. You'd better wait here, Mrs. Lexton.
Never until that moment had I realized how foolish my actions had been. Surely now they would suspect poor Roger. If there had only been someone to confide in. I felt so alone.
I'll have your license for this prison, you hear me?
Look here, Berwick. Mrs. Lexton never told me there was another doctor on the case.
Oh, is that true, Mrs. Lexton?
Why, yes. Dr. Gresham is an old friend of mine, and I saw no harm in his looking in.
Nevertheless, I shan't sign the death certificate, not till there's a post-mortem.
Death certificate?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Lexton. It's our painful duty to inform you that your husband has just passed away.
Oh, poor Jarvis.
Dr. Gresham speaking?
Roger, it's Ivy.
Ivy, why haven't you called me before? What's been happening?
Oh, Roger, it's been such an ordeal you don't know. And that dreadful man, that inspector from Scotland Yard, has been here again asking questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, darling, I can't tell you everything over the telephone, but he said it was his duty to find out the truth.
The truth about what?
They found out that poor Jarvis died of arsenic poisoning.
Suicide?
The inspector says they know it was murder.
What possible motive could I have?
None, of course, darling. But I was silly enough to let out to the inspector that you had been, well, fond of me in a sort of way. Are you there, Roger?
Yes, go on, Ivy.
Well, the moment I said it, I saw what a mistake I'd made. But he spoke as if he already knew such a lot, or at any rate, some part of it.
What part of it?
Well, that even if I didn't care for you, you had been very, very fond of me. Are you there, Roger?
Yes. Yes, Ivy. Go on. What else?
Well, he's certain to ask if I've ever been to see you at your house, I mean. Well, of course, I said no. Are you still on the line, Roger?
Yes, Ivy.
Well, you won't give me away, will you, Roger, darling?
No, Ivy, don't worry. I won't give you away.
Roger Gresham, the jury, after a careful and patient hearing, have found you guilty of the willful murder of Jarvis Lexton. The sentence of the court upon you is that you be taken from here to a lawful place of execution, and that you be there hanged by the neck until you be dead.
There, my dear. You mustn't give way like this.
I can't help it, Miles. It's been such a shock. first poor Jarvis and now.
Well, it's all over now. Look here, Ivy. Why not take a long voyage somewhere, far away from here? The CM is marvelous for forgetting one's troubles. And make a fresh start somewhere. Rio, for instance.
Oh, I've always wanted to see Rio. Perhaps we can go there for our honeymoon.
Honeymoon? Are you thinking of remarrying?
Why, Miles, darling, of course. Don't you remember what you said? If I were only free. Well, I'm free now.
Ivy, I don't quite know what to say. I'm very fond of you, of course, and I'll gladly lend you any financial assistance, but as for marriage, particularly under the circumstances, you must know there's been a great deal of talk about you and Gresham.
Oh, surely you don't believe those stories. There's never been anyone but you, Miles. If I'd met you before I met Jarvis...
We could never have been in any case, Ivy. Surely you realize that?
I'm not good enough to be Lady Rushworth. Is that what you're trying to say?
Too good, if you like. It's not my choice in any case. I was born with this name, and I have certain responsibilities.
You stuffy snob!
Well, I wish I could make you understand. There's my mother, for instance. She's an invalid, heart, you know. And if I were to marry, well, you, I believe the shock would kill her.
But the things you said, the present you gave me, what was I to think?
Well, I'm sorry if you thought I was leading you on. The night that I gave you the bag...
The emerald bag. You were saving it for the kiss-off, was that it?
Well, that's rather a crude way of putting it.
It matches the color of your eyes, you said. And I said I'll carry it with me always. Funny, isn't it?
Oh, Ivy, please, the servants.
Don't you Ivy please me. I want them to hear. Perhaps the whole world will hear one day that Ivy Lexton poisoned her husband for Lord Rushworth.
Ivy, what are you saying?
2 lives weren't too much for Ivy to sacrifice, and the risk of her own life meant nothing. She wasn't good enough for the Lord.
You, dear, sweet little Ivy Lexton. Why, I can't believe it.
Well, let me tell you something you can believe. I never loved you. I loved your money and the title. I wanted to be a lady. Oh, what a joke. Well, I'm not sorry. I've always hated your kind deep down inside of me. Cowards. Cowards, all of you. Anything to save face, anything. Roger Gresham, going to the gallows because he's too much of a gentleman to tell the truth. That I was in his flat the night Jarvis was poisoned.
You let an innocent man be hanged?
If he'd loved me as he pretended to, he would have killed Jarvis. If he'd been a man instead of a gentleman. If any of your kind were real men. Well, I've had enough of it. Take your foul present. Pretty little thing, isn't it? A little handbag, and so expensive, too. The emerald matches my eyes, does it?
Get out of here and take it with you.
No, thank you. I'm not in the market for emeralds this season, my lord. They'd cost too dear.
We've analysed the residue in that handbag, Inspector.
Oh, good, good. What did you find?
Well, quite a lot of face powder, some tobacco crumbs, and about 3 grains of chemically pure arsenic.
Leave it here. Sergeant, bring in Mrs. Lexton.
Yes, sir. Bring in the prisoner.
What's the meaning of this, Inspector? Please instruct your officers to treat me with respect. I'm not a common criminal.
Let her go, officer.
Thank you, Inspector.
Mrs. Lexton, have you ever seen this handbag before?
Oh, where did you get that?
I'll ask you a question. Where did you get the arsenic that we found in it?
I'm sure I don't know. Why don't you ask Lord Rushworth?
My dear Mrs. Lexton, surely you know that Lord Rushworth is in no condition to answer questions.
What do you mean?
Lord Rushworth died last night of the effects of arsenic poisoning.
And so my story draws to a close. It's a comfort to me as I sit here in the condemned cell to know that so many loyal friends still believe in my innocence, in spite of all the ungentlemanly things the Crown Prosecutor said about me during my trial. I was especially gratified at the tribute paid to the costumes I wore in the witness box. One admirer has written to compliment me on my delivery and the poise I exhibited under cross-examination. I'm told that my remarks were clearly audible in the very back row of the spectator seats, in spite of the overcrowding. And on the final day of testimony, I received that greatest of all the tributes an actress can command. My audience was moved to tears. And so, in spite of all the misfortunes that have befallen me and my loved ones, I have at last realized my life's ambition. The end.
Well, Mrs. Lexton, does it meet with your approval?
Well, I think you might point out that I killed Lord Rushworth, too. Of course, between you and me, my dear, I didn't. It must have been suicide. But you know, it makes a better story. And please print the photograph that was taken of me outside St. Paul's after my husband's funeral? That was the smartest frock I ever owned.
I think that can be arranged, Mrs. Lexton.
And how much did you say your paper's going to pay for my story?
£200. We thought that was quite generous.
Well, it's not much, but it'll come in handy. They're hanging me next week, you know, and I haven't a thing to wear.
And so closes the story of Ivy, in which Roma Wines have brought you Ann Richards as star of tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
Before Miss Richards returns to the microphone, let me say a word for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. Famed hostess Elsa Maxwell recently said this about gracious entertaining.
Serving glorious amber golden Roma California sherry is truly a distinguished expression of hospitality. Your guests will appreciate the delightful flavor, aroma, and color of Roma sherry before dinner and during the evening. Serve cool.
From California's choicest vineyards come distinctive Roma sherry and all other fine Roma wines. The quality of Roma wines never varies, always the same tempting flavor, always pleasing to the palate, yet cost only pennies a glass. And the next time you use vermouth, choose Roma vermouth. Zestful, full-flavored Roma vermouth is blended, developed, with all the traditional winemaking skill of the Roma wineries, is made and bottled in the heart of California's famous vineyards, yet surprisingly low-priced. Try Roma vermouth soon, won't you?
This is Ann Richards with a very important word. Our fighting men still need lots of weapons, ammunition, food, and supplies to defeat Japan, and they still depend on us at home to help pay the way. There'll be one less war loan this year. So to do our share, we must buy bigger war bonds now during the 7th war loan. War bonds, remember, are the world's safest investment.
Thank you, Ann Richards. Next Thursday, same time, Mr. Henry Daniel will be your star of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here again to introduce Columbia's program, Suspense. With us in Hollywood tonight as star is Mr. Otto Kruger, whose career on the screen and on the stage has afforded him a precisely equal number of appearances as a character on the right and on the wrong side of the law. Whether the man Mr. Kruger portrays tonight is devil or saint, we shall leave for you to judge when the play is over. It is called After Dinner Story. The author is Cornell Woolrich, the radio adapter Robert L. Richards. And so, with the performance of Otto Kruger as Mr. Hardecker, who told this extraordinary after-dinner story, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
Hardacre's residence? I believe I'm expected for dinner.
Your name, sir?
Kenshaw is mine.
Very good, sir. Mr. Hardacre? Mr. Kenshaw, sir.
Ah, number one. Good evening, Mr. Kenshaw.
Is this where Mr. Hardacre lives? My name is Lambert.
Mr. Hardacre? Mr. Lambert.
Number two.
My name is Prendergast. I think
Mr. Hardacre? Mr. Prendergast.
Number three.
Mackenzie's the name. Mr. Hardacre? Mr. Mackenzie.
Number four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're all here, gentlemen?
Yes.
Then suppose we go into dinner, and after dinner I shall tell you why you are here, what I have in mind. In fact, I shall tell you in the form of a story, a sort of after-dinner story. Well, gentlemen, did you enjoy your dinner?
Yeah, well, swell.
Then, if you'll excuse me for just a moment, I have certain instructions to give the servants, and after that I shall rejoin you. I shan't be long.
Certainly. Well, what did that crack mean? Certain instructions to the servant.
How should I know? I don't like the looks of the whole thing. Why all the mystery?
Well, I suggest that you have patience with Prendergast. Mr. Hardacre clearly intends to tell us in his own good time.
Yeah. And another thing. I don't eat in those fancy Park Avenue joints as a rule myself, but I've seen them in the movies. They always pass the food around to everybody. They don't bring it out of the kitchen already on your plate and just hand it to you.
Well, what possible difference can that make?
Well, I don't know, but I know it ain't right.
No, none of it's right. Why does a man invite 4 perfect strangers to dinner? What is this thing he has in mind for us he keeps talking about?
Well, all I know, he says he'll make it worth our while, and I can use a little of that worth your while stuff, the way business has been lately.
Obviously, the connection between us is that we were all in that elevator a year ago. Oh, what of it? There's no mystery about that. The police cleared that up the very next day. Maybe Mr. Hardacre doesn't think so.
Sorry to have kept you, gentlemen. Now, suppose we get down to business.
Mr. Hardacre, none of us wish to seem rude, but we were just wondering what this business is all about.
You have come to the obvious conclusion, of course, that it has to do with my son.
Well, yeah. I don't see why we're all sorry, naturally, but that's all over and done with,
Yes,
and
almost. But there are 1 or 2 little details that I thought you gentlemen might help me to clarify.
Oh, sure. Oh, well.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, then, if you don't mind, I know you must remember most of it, but it's almost a year ago. I'd like to go over the whole story from the beginning.
Well, that's all right.
Well, it was just before 5 in the afternoon on August 30th of last year when the matter which concerns us here this evening had its beginning. And on that day, and at that time, all 4 of you, perfect strangers, who had never seen each other before in your lives, found yourselves, for personal and business reasons of your own, on various floors of the Norfolk building in Midtown Manhattan, waiting for the express elevator to take you to the lobby. The first passengers were on the 21st floor.
21, going down, please. Express car, going down.
There are now 3 men in the elevator. The operator, Mr. Kenshaw and Mr. Lambert, who had gotten on at the 21st floor.
18, going down, please. Face the doors, please. Going down.
Now there are 5 men in the car. Mr. Prendergast and Mr. Mackenzie had entered the elevator at the 18th floor.
15, express car to the lobby. Going down, please.
Say hello to Eleanor for me.
You bet. Bye, Dad.
Bye. 6 men in the elevator. The last to enter, I had accompanied to the elevator door myself. He was my son.
These things drop pretty fast. Too fast for me.
Hey, this baby is moving.
Look!
We can't stop it.
We're out of control! Look out, we're going to hit! Anybody got a match?
I think my leg's broken. Get me out of here. I got a wife and kids. Somebody get me out of here. Get me out
Shut
of
up
here.
a minute, can't you? You're not the only one with a wife and kids. Has anybody got a match? I've got to get this door open.
Yeah. I don't have it.
Liable to suffocate in here. These things are practically airtight. Where's the operator?
The operator, he's over here. I can feel the braid on his coat against my hand.
Oh. Hey, what about it, Bud? You got a match so I can see what I'm doing here? Hey, operator.
He's dead. Dead? Why doesn't somebody come? What's the matter with him? Why did they
Pipe
come?
down, will you? Pipe down. There. Yeah, I got it. Now we'll get a little air anyway. Oh, there's a light up there somewhere. Yeah, I can hear voices. There, you hear them?
Help! Help!
Say, there's no use showing your head off. They know we're down here. Yeah.
I wish my leg didn't hurt so bad.
Oh, let's see. Try wrapping your shirt around it tight. May stop some of the pain.
Thanks.
Easy.
Now what?
Nothing. Just sit and wait. That's all.
Why don't they hurry? What are they waiting for? Why don't they
Take
hurry?
it easy. Take it easy. You could be worse off.
Worse off?
Yeah. Like this poor guy, the operator. He's dead.
And so you waited. 6 men, 5 living, 1 dead. I know how it must have been for all of you, the minutes dragging by, there in the darkness, with nothing to do but wait.
How's your leg?
How long do you suppose we've been down here?
No, it's hard to tell.
Maybe they think we're all dead. Maybe they're just taking their time.
Don't worry. They heard you hollering all
But
right.
Gee, the poor guy. I wonder if he had any kids.
The operator? Yeah.
I often wondered sometimes what would happen if one of these things ever slipped. Well, now you know. I'll never ride in one again. So he's going to walk up 68 stories to the Rainbow Room. I don't go to the Rainbow Room.
Oh, I'm certainly glad my father didn't get on this car with me. He was going to, but he changed his mind.
Wish I'd changed my mind. You know, if I hadn't gone back to make a phone call, I'd have been on another car.
What's the use of wishing? It's happened, and here we are.
Listen, there they are. They're going to get us out.
Yeah. Hello! Hello up there!
Yeah, we're coming to you. Take it easy.
Hurry, can't you hurry? Hurry.
We'll hurry. Everybody hurry?
Yeah, one guy's dead.
We'll be through to you in a minute. Okay, Roger, let it on now.
Look at that light up there. Assembling torches.
Yeah, they're gonna cut a hole in the roof.
What a racket. Oh, I'm nearly deaf already.
Listen, you guys. We're coming through, see? Watch out for sparks. Get your rides and stand back against the wall.
Okay.
I never knew those things made so much noise.
It's because we're closed in.
What was that?
I don't know.
I thought I heard somebody holler.
Yeah, so did I.
Must have been one of those guys up above. Those sparks are enough to blind you.
Well, don't look at them. They will blind you.
One went right by in front of my face, right across the car.
They couldn't have. They're dropping down.
Did you see it? It was awful bright.
Oh, just a reflection. Don't look at it.
I guess they got it cut through.
Phew, yeah. I couldn't have stood much more of that.
They're pulling off the top. It won't be long now. All right. Stand clear down there. I'm going to jump down.
Yeah, cop.
And no cop ever looked lovelier. All right. Pass them ropes down now. Okay, hold it. All right. Who's first now? Who's the worst hurt of you all? How about this fella?
And that's the operator. He's dead.
Hey, look. Those other 2 guys have both passed out.
Yeah, shocking.
Officer, I've got to get out of here. I feel pretty bad.
Hey, hold your horses. There's nothing wrong with you.
But
That man's got a broken leg there.
Who's got a broken leg? I have, I think.
All right. Can you sit in this rope sling here?
I'll try.
Now hang on with both your hands.
I'll be all right.
Okay. Pull him up.
Well, so long, fellas.
Take care of that leg.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. My name's Lambert.
And mine's Mackenzie. Maybe we'll run into each other sometime.
Yeah. Well, so long.
All right, let me have that rope now. Well, who's next now?
Well, maybe you better take those 2 guys that passed out. They might be hurt.
Well, sure. How about this young fella?
Sure. He's got a little blood on him, hasn't he?
He has that.
Glass from the light fixtures, I guess.
Well, I don't think it's serious. You don't, eh?
No, he seemed to be all right.
Well, whatever he seemed to be, he's not now. This man is dead.
Dead? Oh, but he can't be.
Look here, my lad, you don't seem to realize that you've come through a pretty serious accident.
No, but he can't be dead. We heard him talking just a few minutes ago. Isn't that right? Yes, I heard him.
Well, sure, he was talking to us here in the dark. He said something about being glad his father wasn't on this
I
elevator.
can't
help what he said or what you heard him say. This man is dead.
My son, who had survived the original accident without apparent injury, was dead. You gentlemen were more fortunate. You lived. 5 days later, you four met again at the police headquarters, about 2:30 on a Friday afternoon. The last to arrive was Mr. Lambert.
Here, Mr. Lambert. Hello there.
Hey, how's the leg?
Mr. Lambert, I'm Chief Inspector McMahon.
How do?
We'll just take a seat there. Well, we all here now? Mr. Kenshaw, Mr. Pendergast, Mr.
Yes.
McKenzie,
That's me.
Mr. Lambert.
Yes, sir.
Well, now, as I told each of you over the phone, I won't keep you very long. I just wanted to ask a few routine questions about that business with the elevator the other day.
What's the matter? Something phony about it?
No, not for our money. It's an open and shut case. Suicide.
Suicide?
Yeah. You mean the operator wanted to bump himself up so he could...
No, not the operator. He died of a fractured skull. It's young Hardiker we're interested in. His father's been raising a row, so we said we'd investigate, but...
I still don't get it.
Wesley Hardiker was killed by a .32 caliber bullet through the heart.
You mean he killed himself right in that car with all of us?
What else? He wasn't shot when he walked in, and he was dead when we brought him out. Unless one of you killed him.
Whoa.
But now...
Any of you know him?
No.
Well, then there you are. Even the father had to admit that as far as he knew, his son had never seen any of you before in his life.
But it don't make sense.
What don't make sense?
Well, I mean, a guy shooting himself in an elevator with 4 other people that nobody didn't even know it.
Did any of you hear the shot?
Not before they started the blowtorches. I could swear to that. Couldn't have heard one anyway.
You see?
Hey, wait a minute.
Did you hear something?
No. But Mackenzie, remember I said when I was laying on the floor of the elevator that I thought I saw a spark from one of those blowtorches that went across the car instead of falling down?
That's right.
Anybody else see it?
The blowtorches were absolutely blinding. You couldn't see a...
How about you, Mr. Kenshaw?
I'm afraid that I fainted or something silly like that. I'm not a very strong person.
Well, it was probably the gunshot, all right. Nothing very mysterious about it. The gun belonged to young Hardiker, licensed in his name, and had only his own fingerprints on it.
Well, maybe I shouldn't ask, but why did he do it?
The official verdict is suicide while of unsound mind.
He seemed all right. He talked to us perfectly sensibly just before it happened.
Just goes to show. You never can tell, can you?
Oh, he'd always been nervous and highly strung. We got that out of his father. The strain of being down in that black pit was just too much for him, that's all.
Oh, what a terrible thing. To break down just as we were about to be rescued.
Yeah, it's too bad. Boys seem to have everything to live for, too. But we find that sort of thing all the time.
The noise, I suppose. I've read of cases of nervous breakdown caused by noise.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I guess I don't need to keep you gentlemen any longer.
Well, I'm certainly glad there were no complications.
Oh, don't worry. If one of you had anything to do with it, you'd be back in the cell right now.
That was almost a year ago. Last week, each of you received a phone call from me. I can well understand and sympathize with the fact that you were somewhat astonished, perhaps a little suspicious of what you heard. I don't doubt that most of you debated at some length in your minds the advisability of accepting my invitation at all. You, for instance, Mr. Mackenzie, you are married, as I remember. I imagine that you talked quite seriously with your wife about the whole affair. I phoned your home, I believe, at about 8:30 last Monday evening.
Yes? This is Mr. Mackenzie speaking. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to place you. Oh, of course, Mr. Hardiker. Well, frankly, I don't see the point. You don't know me, and I don't know you. Yeah? Yeah, I see. Well, all right, Mr. Hardiker. I'll be there. That's a funny name.
Who was it, dear?
His name is Hardiker. father of that boy who killed himself in the elevator last year.
Oh? Well, what did he want?
He wants me to come to dinner with him on Saturday at his home.
Why, how lovely. He's a very important man, isn't he? Did he ask both of us?
No, as a matter of fact, he's asking the 4 men who were in that elevator with his son when he died.
What a strange idea. Seems sort of gruesome to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Didn't he say anything?
Oh, that's quite a lot.
Well, what did he say?
I was just thinking.
Well, now, please, Stephen, don't sit there and be so tantalizing. What did he say?
Well, he said something about his son's estate. Seems his son had quite a lot of money in his own right. The old man said he didn't need it, and there weren't any other relations, and... Well, he sort of hinted that he thought it might be a good idea to split it up between the 4 men who were with his son in his last moments of life, as he put it.
Why, Stephen, how wonderful. Why aren't you excited? How much is it? Do you suppose it's a lot of money?
I don't know.
Why, it might be several $1,000s. It might be several $100,000. Oh, Stephen, what's the matter with you?
Just such a crazy thing to do, that's all.
Don't see that makes any difference. If a man wants to do a nice, kind, generous thing.
Look, honey, if it was generosity, he'd give it to charity. If it was a sort of memorial to his son, he'd set up a scholarship or build a hospital or something.
Well...
The old man was pretty broken up about it when it happened. I remember reading something about his being in a sanitarium for a while afterwards. And he never did believe the verdict of suicide. Police must have told us that at the time. How do I know he doesn't think one of us killed the boy?
Oh, that's absurd.
All right. But anybody who's crazy enough to divide up a wad of dough between 4 perfect strangers is crazy enough to think a perfect stranger killed his son.
Oh, why,
Maybe he thinks we all did it. Maybe he's wacky and has some crazy idea about revenge and is going to use the dough as bait to get us all together.
I haven't thought of it like that. Perhaps you ought not to go.
You already said I would. Why, anyway, maybe it's on the level.
Stephen, do you still have that gun you used to have when you worked at the bank?
Yeah, I have it there.
I think you ought to take it with you Saturday night.
Honey, I think you've got something there. I think that's a very good idea.
And so, gentlemen, I'm quite gratified that you all saw fit to accept my rather unique invitation, and that we are all here together this evening. By the way, Mr. Mackenzie, I'm afraid I must ask you to give me that gun that you brought along.
So that's it.
And, Mr. Mackenzie, you will notice that one of my servants who is standing in the door directly behind you has got you covered, is the phrase, I believe.
Okay.
Thank you.
How did you know?
Why, the butler sort of patted all your pockets when you removed your coats, but aside from that, I've spent most of my waking hours during the past year looking into the backgrounds of all you gentlemen.
So I was right about this setup after all.
Now, look here, Mr. Hardecker. I came here tonight in perfectly good faith. I even canceled a very important business appointment.
With Mr. Joseph Donahue, Celluloid Products.
Yeah.
All right, let's cut out the mystery. What's this all about?
Yes,
Really,
what's
Mr.
the
Hardecker,
idea?
No, wait a minute. One moment, gentlemen, one moment.
But
I didn't ask you up here under false pretenses. I fully intend to divide my son's estate precisely as I suggested over the phone. I sincerely hope you don't resent my investigation of your backgrounds.
Well, gee, Mr. Hardecker, my background isn't much, I guess, but...
Perhaps we all owe you an apology, Mr. Hardecker, but you must admit the whole thing's been a little strange.
It has indeed been very strange. I think, however, that phase of the matter is about over. Now, before we get down to business, there is one detail that I'd like you to help clear me up.
Sure, what do you do?
Shall I bring it in now, sir?
If you please. Is it well mixed?
Yes, sir.
In the center of the table. Thank you, Johnson. Now, please see that we are not disturbed on any account whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that looks good. What is it?
Oh, it's got quite a number of things in it. White of egg, mustard, milk.
It sounds like an antidote for poison.
It is an antidote for poison.
Oh, what?
Gentlemen, there is a murderer in this room.
What?
One of you killed my son and hasn't paid for it yet.
But don't be a fool. The coroner's verdict was suicide.
This is not a discussion, Mr. Mackenzie. This is an execution.
I'm getting out of here.
There is a man with a gun outside each door. You'll find them very unreceptive to that idea, Mr. Prendergast.
Sit down. He's got us.
Well,
The only thing we can do is try to talk a little sense into
I'm
it.
not open to arguments, Mr. Mackenzie. One of you killed my son. I know who that man is. Taken me a year to find out, but I now know. The food that man ate tonight was poison.
Yeah, now, but
In
poison?
10 minutes, he'll drop dead.
You can't take the law into your own hands that way.
Unfortunately, the law demands a very specific type of evidence. The police, whom I consulted repeatedly, do not believe it possible to get a conviction on the evidence I have. And therefore, the conviction must come tonight.
Wait, you wouldn't dare. You couldn't kill a man in cold blood that way.
There is an alternative, Mr. Prendergast. It is there in the center of the table. The antidote.
Oh.
The murderer may either confess his crime by drinking the contents of that bowl, or he may keep silent and go to his death here tonight, privately executed for what cannot be publicly proved.
They could send you to the chair for that.
I am quite aware of that contingency, Mr. Crenshaw, and quite willing to accept the consequences. But the murderer will have gone to his death before me.
But how do we know you poisoned the right?
The murderer knows, Mr. Prendergast. The rest need have no fear.
Hey, I think the guy's crazy. Maybe he poisoned all of us.
Look, Mr. Hardigan, this whole thing is insane. Nobody killed your son.
As for that, we shall shortly see, Mr. Mackenzie. The man who killed my son has approximately 7 minutes to live.
7 minutes? It's me. I know it's me. He's poisoned. My whole insides are on fire. It's me. He's
Don't
poisoned.
fall for it unless you're sure. The whole thing may be a gag.
I assure you, nothing has ever been more serious, Mr. Mackenzie.
You know, I don't feel so good myself.
Neither do I. Probably just indigestion. After dinner story like this is enough to give indigestion to a horse.
No kidding. Hey, supposing this guy's a maniac. Suppose he just made it all up in his own head and poisoned all of us.
Listen, Mr. Hardigan. Let me just tell you this. If I come out of this alive, I'm going to beat your brains out of it. It's the last thing I do.
I can't stand it. Mr. Heidegger, I didn't do it. I swear I didn't. I didn't do it. I didn't.
Shut up, Ernest.
5 more minutes.
Hey, I feel awful. Maybe we all ought to take some of that stuff, just in case.
Yeah, that's it. We'll all take it.
Yeah? Who'll take it first?
Unfortunately, gentlemen, there's only enough antidote for one.
Even if you're right, Hardigan, this is no way to do.
This is my way.
You're crazy, I tell you, crazy.
Perhaps. Have you a son?
Kenshaw. Will it save me?
Well, gentlemen, now you know.
All right. All right, what do I care? I killed him. And I do it again. I hated him all my life. At school, in college, he never even knew that I existed. He was too good for someone like me. And he had everything. Money, everything. And he married the girl that I loved. She didn't know how I felt. I never told her. And then she died. Pneumonia, they said. She wouldn't have died if she hadn't married him. So I killed him. I saw him get into the elevator. And then it failed. It fell. It was as though God had delivered it into my hand. It came to me there in the dark. I choked him. I choked him, and then he got out his gun. And I put my hand over his, and I turned it against him and fired. But I'm glad. I'm glad.
Look, help him, somebody. Help him.
Here, hold up his head.
Here. Never mind. He's dead.
It didn't work in time.
You killed him, Hardigan.
No, I didn't.
I tell you, he's dead.
Yes, I know. But what he drank was not the antidote. It was the poison. You see, I didn't exactly know which of you killed my son. I only knew that one of you must have. And so Robert Kenshaw convicted himself in front of all of you and was his own executioner.
Well, then, he was never poisoned at all until...
Until he drank the contents of that bowl.
Gee.
I shall divide the estate, gentlemen, as I promised. Meanwhile, you may call the police if you like. Let the law and divine providence decide whether this man died by my hand or by the guilt that lay upon his own soul.
And so closes After Dinner Story by Cornell Woolrich, starring Otto Kruger. Tonight's tale of Suspense. This is the man in black, who conveys to you Columbia's invitation to spend this half hour in suspense with us again next week, same time, when our star will be Gene Lockhart in the suspense play called Statement of Employee Henry Wilson. The producer of Suspense is William Spear, who tonight also directed the broadcast, and who with Lud Gluskin and Lucian Marowit, conductor and composer, and Robert L. Richards, the radio author, collaborated on tonight's Suspense.
Make a note on your calendar that beginning December 2nd, Suspense will come to you on Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Wartime, 7 p.m. Central Wartime, and 6 p.m. Mountain Wartime. Remember, Suspense will be heard on Thursday nights beginning December 2nd. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.